All right. Oh, yeah, race fans. Here we go again. Got Front Row Esports bringing it down at Dover and FRB. We're bringing it to you live from the 805. I'm Chris Paul Hamus. Welcome. As we're going to another race in hand, short one, and, well, a short track, actually, with a lot of aggression in this Joker. It's going to be a lot of fun. But, man, welcome to the show, everybody. All this brought to you by Moza Racing, Truck Racer, W Energy Drink, Raptor Race Graphics, and of course, we got Starlink bringing us the picture and all kinds of fun stuff tonight. So, again, I'm Chris Paul Hamus, everybody. We're a little late to the party, but we're in for the show. So here we go. We got ourselves a heap of a race tonight at Dover, the Monster Mile. These boys are going to be getting after that monster tonight. But let's get right to the nitty-gritty of things as we were running just a slight bit behind in tonight's deal. All right, so let's get to the track, of course, 1131 North DuPont Highway, Dover, Delaware. Open March 8th, 1969er. 1.0 mile concrete oval right here. Turn degrees on both 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You're looking at 24 degrees and a 9 degree on the stretches. So the stuff will be rolling downhill, if you know what I mean. All right, and of course stages tonight. See what these boys are up against. Dover, we got 250 laps this evening. Stage 1, lap 40. Stage 2, lap 100. Stage 3 is going to have 150 laps in her. And let's see what these boys have in the fuel tanks and on their strategies. Open setup, it is a run what you brung style of league. We have a one backup car in the hauler, so hopefully don't have to use that thing tonight. But we do also have 4 sets of tires for these guys with the one they're running. We got fuel allocated of 75%. Pit window, very important, 75 to 80 laps. And look for that tire wear to be crucial. Check over them reports real quick. Oh, yeah. Dylan Banks in the 48 still leading the way. Chris Carroll right there on his 6. He's hunting. He's looking. Kyle Wellman, 3rd position. Brian Zimmerman. And we have Hunter Lagunas and Carl Lindstrom all rounding out your top 5. If you look at your drivers here, see where they're at. Put this Joker on a pause and get on in it and see where we're going on. But again, like I said, we're trying to go through this pretty quick as just a little late to the party this evening, but we're getting things together. So we got a few. Oh man, I actually did. Oh no, we are, so we're in qualified now, so I do believe these boys are in it. Yes, we are. So let's get into the race program as stage 1 up next.
Pack it up, pack it in.
As simple as, or even easier than, playing a record.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Ready on the right, ready on the left. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Ready on the right, ready on the left.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up, punky better back up.
All right, race fans, welcome to Dover and Front Row Esports 2025 Cup Series. Got Chris Paul Hamus here in the booth as we are getting ourselves up and ready to rock for stage 1. Get that green flagger in us here. Let's see who's going to be sitting on pole. Jason Middleton in the 20. He's going to rip it nice and tight there and gets that P1. Got Dylan Banks in that 2nd position. Let's see if we can get some driver fun here and showcase some of these names. And as we get into the program here, you see all drivers loading in and signing in for tonight's race. Jason Middleton, that number 20, sitting in that P2 or P1, P2 is going to be the 48 of Dylan Banks, Mr. Cake Eater himself. Finally relinquishing the lead in the poll for once. I'm liking where my head's at here, or his head's at, or where our races predictions are going to be looking. Joey Krebs in the 80 is going to be in that number 3rd position here. Chris Carroll in that number 4th position in the 18 car. Heck yeah, we got Bubbles, a.k.a. Hunter Lagunas in the number 27. Round out your top 5. 6th position, Brian Zimmerman in the 20. Hey, go get him, Zimmy. We got Carl Lindstrom in that top 10 in that 7th position. Then 83, check out Lindstrom. Rocking and rolling. Raymond Hardina, a ride at 87. He is going to be in 8th position. 9th position, you're looking at Samuel Lawson. Rounding out your top 10, it's going to be the 82 of Brian Hayberger. The 11th is going to be Stephen Bird in the 26th. See, 12th is going to be Matt Jones in the 77. 13th will be Chummy Miller. And he is going to be in that 13th. 14th will be Danny Carpenter.
Carpenter rolling out right now. See him in that 70 car. We got Riley Bennett. New cats and characters to the front row esports. It's better late than never, but welcome in, of course. Probably been in the 9, Tanner Marr. In the 4 car, Preston Salmon. In that 71, Isaiah Fox. New guys, all right. In the 09, check him out. We got, of course, Wesley Crump, missed him. He's up in that 16th position. Danny Carpenter as well in the 70. Kind of bouncing all over the map here as we're getting ready to fire this thing off and get my stuff underway here, too. So this is going to be tuned up as we're kind of going through. We got Larry Bell in the 43, Tom Freitas, the 42 of Wellman, Matt Metler, Michael Reeves, Terry Orr, Keith McGilvery, as we're about ready to drop the hammer in tonight's race. Here we go. And we are gone. Thanks, Orr, to try to sneak that lead away from our pole sitter here as we're going to try to get ourselves fired up here. Give us one moment. Oh, my goodness, no, we're not. We're already sideways, 20 a car. And the 48, oh, my goodness, Jason Bell, and they're still sideways. 80 is out. Caution is out. We need got down, run 1 lap. Holy bejesus. So all kinds of stuff unloaded right in the beginning with the 2 leaders, the 48 and the 20. 48, he makes it wide, but oh man, so we have got to wind this thing back. That is crazy. There we go. All right, here we go. Now I was trying to get to the head of the race car, if you will. And let's see, we got Jason Middleton, and we're going to send this contact right in the start of the race here. 48's trying to rip the outside here in the beginning. Got cold tires, first lap. So these things are already going to be a little, we got contact to the walls of 48. So that's all 48 right there. All kinds cake eater. Gets into the fence there, pushes it a little too hard on the exit of 2. Gets into the 20 and sends him down the track. Your race leader. Now he's going to have himself one heck of a fight and a struggle to get himself back up into position here. But while we're here, we also seen the 80 car of Joey Pribe. Yes, Joey Pribe. So let's see if this was a consequence of, no, so he sails it in and he gets loose. He sails in and to clear the wreck. He gets loose. He backs up and now everyone's going to loop underneath him. Wow. Right when the seas parted for him, he's seen all green in front of him. Like, yeah, I'm going to be the leader. And then, nope, denied. So we are just, holy bejesus, this is insane. This is lap number 1. I haven't even got any of my grid up. Nothing. Oh, well, we had road course last week, so we got a chance to kind of, I don't know, our gears were shifting differently. Here, we're definitely in a different gear pattern tonight because we're going to have to downshift this thing, shorten this gear ratio because there's going to be a lot of action, super crazy action in this race tonight. Wow, under caution. First lap, all right, so let's go back over it since we got a minute here to breathe here and get ourselves caught up, and I'm going to make sure that all of my iRacing sounds are correct here and make sure I'm lighting up decently. All right, looks like it, so I might be a little loud, so we're going to adjust here on this one. Again, do some housekeeping here in the booth. But then also, let's go ahead and rock and roll on some stages just in case y'all missed it because we did come into this thing quick, bro. All right? I mean, we're dropping a hammer in the booth like no one's business here. I'm like, got a little beads of sweat. Like, ooh, we made it! We made it, everybody! First of which, let's thank our sponsors, Mozo Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, Raptor Race Graphics, and of course, Starlink for bringing us this fine picture you're seeing this evening. We're going to go ahead and delay this thing out one more time, so it's a perfect time for us to go over our stage vid here. There we go. All right, so we got our stage 1, lap 40, stage 2, lap 100. Stage 3 is going to be 150 laps this evening. On format-wise, you're going to be looking at open set to get these guys, it's runs brown. Okay, I got that backup car. I don't think anyone has to use it yet, but I think they're going to be needing it tonight. I guarantee if we're off to the start like this one. Fuel allocated 75% with the tires in the 75% or 75 laps and 8 to 80 laps. That's your ticket on your pit window tonight. So keep your eyes on that. If we do tend to get a long green flag run, I know this could be interesting to see how we're going to fire this thing off. So we still have lights are on the pace car. And yeah, I think we're going to take one more lap around and get ready to send these guys back green one more time. Hopefully. We're going to go nice. But that was crazy. The 48 gets a piece of the fence and then knocks the 20 down. And then now, where are these guys here? Let's go look at this stuff. Because we got a heap of a field here. Ronnie Morrison didn't quite make it. It doesn't look like. Cody Gibson. I don't know. Let's, where are we going here? There we go. All right. So I'm going to look over here, trying to find. So 48 after that is leading this race. 48 is up here. The 20 car, poor dude, man. He does. Jason Middleton, he is. Oh, my goodness. Is he still in pits getting fixed or? Oh, he is. He's getting fixed, man. Oh, yeah, he's getting that damage fixed. He's just getting out of the pits. So we're going to go ahead and, again, he's going to line up to the back of the field. Barely make it. All right. Yeah, he's going to get there just in time, I think. But it's a stage racing. So remember, stage 1, stage 2, guy's going to get caught back up. He gets to make himself through the field. And obviously he has a pretty fast program sitting this thing on point. Here we go. One more chance at a green flag start here in tonight's race.
Green flag.
All right. Green is on, and here we go. Trying to hold my breath just for 1 second as we're going to try to get these guys spooled up. Now we got Bubbles here, a.k.a. Hunter Lagunas, moving himself up some positions here all over the bumper of the 48. He's going to try to stay locked down tough. The leaders are single filing out as we see a little cluster. You know what's going to go side by side with the looks as if the 82 and the 8. And the 82 is going to go clear. So does Joey. Joey was sideways there as he was up toward the front of the field. Now starting middle of the field. 80 car rocking and rolling. Trying to get himself some laps under his belt here, trying to make some forward progress. As you see them, everyone's going to line up here. But look, oh no, just as I say that, we got another yellow. Oh my goodness, we got another yellow. Who was that masked man dropping? Oh man, so I just seen it. It was a dark car. Was that Tom? Oh, wow, that might have been Tom. So it says the 32 and Tom Friedis. Oh, he gets a piece of the apron. That woes and slows him. And then you got the 20 back in it again. Oh, no. Oh, that's just bummer. See, and that's where that frustration's will lay right into you in the beginning. Just, off to a horrible start. But we'll have to rewind this one back. As you've seen, it started with the 32. 32 was there on the apron. He gets loose. He's all kind of stalled off here. Watch this. So the 20's all over his bumper. Maybe takes a little air off him. He gets a little upset through the center. He tags that apron, upsets his car something fierce. He's back down on the apron again, just trying to hold on to her now. Now the 20's going to come out the outside here, and he's going to kind of pull like what happened to him almost, but no, he puts a lot of will into it. As he puts a lot of will into it, that thing steps out on him. He comes back down into 32 who just recovered, and expecting that 20 to be flying by him on his, outside his right-hand door. And then he doesn't, though. He hooks at 32, and they both go into the fence, and and Dom does some donuts down there on the backstretch. So wow, up to a really difficult start here in what's normally projected as a really long green flag run style races for Front Row Esports, as we are blowing that trend the hell out the water right now. 2 cautions in a matter of 7 laps. Oh my goodness. So again, we've seen that this is one cascade of event of stuff that has just unfolded in front of us, and it all started, more or less, if you really want to back this thing up, since we have a little bit of time. We've seen what happened there, but we have more to go over. So Isaiah crashed here. Let's look at Isaiah Fox. He looked like he got. Oh no, this is just everyone checking up. I hate it when it does this though. They think that, but Isaiah Fox. So I'm interested to see what these new cats have to offer here in Front Row Esports. See what kind of talent they're going to bring to the table. Right now, I'm just trying to scroll through, look, and see where it all went wrong. Let's go green flag here since we're just, there have only been a few of them. Okay, yeah, so this is the first restart, or first start of the race. Here we go. So we'll wind this one back, slow it down. Okay, now this is where I think all this is going to start from right here, because then it puts 20 behind. He's all, heated. He needs to make some ground and stuff up. He just started on pole. The 48's going to come hot and heavy out of 2 here. He's going to get a piece of this fence. He's going to get a good piece of the fence, too. Let's see here. Hold on. Oh, give it a little bit. There we go. Now, yeah. Switch camera right now. He gets in the fence right here. He hops car, and he loses all bite. He goes down and hooks the 20 just perfectly on that right rear. That's going to send him fishtailing down that backstretch here. He gets a piece of the wall, not a lot. Yeah, but enough to enough to damage him on the 20. And then the 80 is going to sail it through and lose his grip right through center, as he was going to go for the gustos and go for the lead. So there he goes, steps it out sideways. Cautions now is out. I believe that's what really brought out the caution, because the 20 kind of saved it, got out of the race line. And then from there on out, like I said, the 20 car, wherever he went, Jason Middleton, our pole sitter. This guy is fast. He got a hot rod underneath him right now. Uh-oh. Are we back in again?
Caution, yellow flag.
Wait, we were green. Now I'm confused. I was just going over some replay stuff, and I think now we're back under caution. That's a firm, I believe. So let's look it over. It looks like, okay, Jason, this is the 20 car, I believe. Let's try to get us caught up here, because so much is happening so fast. So the 20, this is going to be different. This is after our green flag start. We got guys checking up right here. 43 gets ran over by the 20. Wow, man, 20 is not having himself a really good start to this race. Let's rewind it back. So since he's involved, but the whole thing starts up in front of him. As we'll get to that, but I guess we're gonna work this one a little backward. Right, get past Santa Mar there. And it's gonna be. Looks like, yeah. Let's go to Terry Orr. There we go. Oh, damn. Yeah, those guys were sideways, so. And let's see what this is all about. Okay, no, that's the wreck on the wreck here. Okay, so let's try to go up, I guess, or down. I'm not sure where to go here on this one, because I'm kind of lost. It's not showing exactly who was. Oh, wait. There we go. A little closer. All right, so stop, and let's go up to, I want to say, right here. So let's go to the 32, possibly, yeah. Let's see if we can eyeball what happens here. No, it starts happening right there. Okay, so the 7, there it is. I know I'd locate this thing sometime soon, but we're already going to be like done with stage 1 by the time I do end up locating it. So it looks like it was Gibson who gets into some contact with the, and now we're going to, why are my, whatever. So more contact. Let's get back to it. Jeez, I don't know what's going on here right now. Okay. Anyways, Dylan Banks in the 48, leading the way. We got the 27 of Bubbles, 100 Lagunas in that second position. Chris Carroll in the 18, third position. Sam Lawson in the 64. He's going to be in that fourth position. Carl Lindstrom rounding out your top 5. We got the lights are off on the pace car, and we are going to try to send this thing green. I think. Don't quote me on this one now, okay? So, oh my goodness. We are off to one hell of a start tonight, aren't we, everyone? Woo! Let's get some. All right, the 48's going to try to give us a good start here. Good restart.
Green, green, green.
As we are green coming out. And we already had someone sideways. Jesus. That's going to be the 87 of Raymond Hardina checked up on the bottom. We're going to stay green. He's going to take damage. Again, just going to get that car up to speed. And that will separate the field and let these guys start to get off and get to running. All right, let's keep it this way. We're going to try to get a grasp and a handle of who's doing what. We can't get these guys go straight for a minute here. Now we got some battle happening here, possibly in that sixth. No, I'm sorry, back it up. It's going to be the 0-2 of Scotty Stevens. Oh no, we got someone else in the fence. That's going to be the 8 of Chummy Miller. Low and slow and in. He's not good to go. Banks is still leading. Bubbles now in second position. The 64 of Sam Lawson. He's in that third position now, up 6 spots. Carroll's kind of maintaining. Lidstrom's making his ground up. We got him single file now up through that top 10 and trying to, basically maintain business. Matt Jones in the 77. He's in the 11th spot right now, kind of free and clear as things are, picking up toward the rear of the field. 20 car back into the fence. It looks like he is hurt. He got some sparks flying off the 20 as he is slow up once again. 24 just battling every demon tonight here at the Monster Mile. Preston Salmon, Dan Carpenter, Michael Reeves, Wesley Crump. We have a possible battle underway here. Keith McGilvery in the 29, the 80 of Joey Probe. Joey's trying to work his way back forward again. You got Tanner Marr in the 4 car, Larry Bell. All these guys kind of single filed out now as they get spread out instantaneously with that 87. Oh, here we go. Battle ensued and underway here with looks like the 0-2 of Scotty Stevens. Matt Jones in the 77. Jones even looking for the bottom. Let's jump on board with Matt Jones as he's getting a good rip on right now. Going to fly this thing into one here. Try to get this center to hook up here, power out, and find himself an open door to continue on some positions forward. But right now, Matt Jones rounding out your top 10, kind of stalled out as he's got heat in his kitchen with Brian Hayberger in the 82. He's in 11th position. Matt Metler, Tom Friedis in the 32. He's in 13th and about ready to get some fights with Terry Orr in the 54 and the 43 of Larry Bell. You guys all trying to look like they're trying to gain some ground here on the 48 of Dylan Banks as Kate Gear here leading the way. Bubbles now under Lagunas here, falling off ever so slightly. Chris Carroll, though, picking up a point in the position. Yeah, I'm hearing tonight's race, moving him into that P3, looking for a different line, trying to get some air to the front of that car, get that thing to turn. Looks like he may be fighting a little bit of a tight condition in that 18 at the moment, but it is working to his advantage as he's now rotating the car underneath. We got a battle underway for second position. 18's going to go ahead, swoop underneath. 27's going to let him go by with not a lot of contest there. 27, again, he's going to try to maintain position here because he has a 40 or 64, scratch that, of Samuel Lawson in 4th position. Carl Lindstrom's right behind him, and you got Brian Zimmerman as Brian Zimmerman moving on up 2 positions and trying to continue forward here. It does get a little bit more difficult as you get more to the front of the field. We see some positions possibly changing some hands here, some things starting to check up. That's going to be the Scotty Stevens and the 77 story here. Yep, the 02 and 77 maybe going back at it once again as Stevens. With both these guys have kind of checked out away from the field. They gained a little bit on that 80. So we're looking at this is lower top 10 here, that 14th, 15th, 16th position. See where things going to try to round themselves out as we got Riley Bennett in the 9 car. He's got that bottom handled right now. He's going to go door to door with Kyle Wellman in the 42. These guys are all fighting tremendous. Oh my goodness. There goes Donuts into the wall. 0-0. Takes a beating. And then Wesley Crump, man, he trying to hold on there too. Here we go, side by side. Nice little cluster, you know what? So we got some stalled up cars here, and we got almost 3 wide. Riley Bennett almost stuck in the middle with you. Yes, he's gonna be. Whoa, don't do it, don't do it. Woo! They're getting skinny right there. We still got a side-by-side battle here. Got battling at 79. He's rocking and rolling that outside, but you can't get that. He's pushed real hard right there. Had to stall up. 9's going to go and watch underneath him with the open door. With that to be said, the 90 is going to take that open door, and he's going to continue on. We got Larry Bell stuck on the outside. You got a nice little cluster. You know what's here? This is all toward the rear of the field. This could be detrimental to these guys' runs here if they can't get this thing sorted out nice and smoothly but it seems like we're trying to get it sorted out. Going to check in over that race leader. Chris Carroll in second position now. Banks is getting ready to put the first car a lap down-ish. That's still on track at least. That's going to be the 87 Raymond Hardina. He was sideways on the drop of the green flag here, and he went into the fence. So he's fighting some damage, but the 48 is going to put him lap downer. And if he can stay that way, he can get that thing back here in just a few more laps here. We got 10 more laps until the end of stage 1. Bubbles in 27. He's in that third position here, AK 100 Lagunas. Sam Lawson, 64, holding tough. We got some more battles possible on the way. Yes, we do. Kyle Wellman in the 42. He's getting underneath the, who is that massive man? The 54 of Terry Orr. Terry Orr's wearing the high line right now. We're going to jump on board Terry Orr. This is going to be for that 14th, 15th position. You see, gets passed right there by Tanner Marr. Tanner Marr goes flying on by. These guys trying to make some positions up, get themselves further up into this playing field here, as we're about ready to be into stage, and they want to get those points as well. Right now, we do have Dylan Banks. He's stretched out that race lead, and Chris Carroll is 2.6 seconds behind him, and maybe gaining. We'll see. But can they get there in time for that stage 1 win? Not as it looks. Looks like everything's pretty spread out thus far, which is good. It's what we want when these guys turn some laps. Get some, get that feel of that car in this traffic, in this race traffic. There you go. There's a better analogy for it. But the 9's going to go door to door with the 70 of Carpenter. This is going to get tied. Oh, they're leaning on each other. Their 90's loose and low. He's going to barely save that thing, and it basically scared the 90 of Wesley Crump to bejesus right there. Oh, don't come up near me. I think they're racing back up the track. 90's going to get up on his bumper. And then 9 is starting to maybe run out some tires and some grip. Out over driving and aggressive driving will pay its dividends here toward the end of these runs here. We have a 43 trying to march back forward again. This cluster, you know what's back here in this back of the pack, as he got Banks still checked out. Got a few more laps left here in stage 1. He had three cautions or so right in the beginning of this thing. Oh, that was crazy. But since then, the field has really spread out. We have seen some comers and some goers. But Zimmerman, he's holding tough right now, where he started 6th, and he is still 6th. So wants to see them stage points. Only got a few more laps to hold on, but he does have company. Stephen Bird, this cat is fast too. Showed himself a really good run last week, and looking to better it this evening. But he is inside that top 10. Great place to be come start of stage 2. We got Stephen Bird in the 26 riding on board with him. And to the rear of him is going to be the 8. That's a lap down car, yeah. All right, just a few laps left remaining. And we have more cars going the lap down. So that will put the 74 now of Preston Salmon. He's going to be that lucky dogger, if he can stay on this lead lap, which he should. So that's going to put that Raymond Hardina, the 87, in quite the bubble, as along with everybody else. But we have Banks leading the way. Carroll, he's gaining, but that was also maybe due to some of that lap traffic. But he's going to have himself to go door to door. Look at Lindstrom up 2 positions. Sam Lawson up 5 positions. We got some of our bigger movers down here, though. That's going to be Tom Freitas in the 32, up 11 positions. Kyle Wellman up 12. Going back to our race leaders, we're coming into 1 to go to stage 1 end. All right, last lap for stage 1. Riding on board with that 48. He's got himself some clear sailing here. Ripping down that front stretch, going into 1 and 2. Letting her roll. He's got a good race car on him tonight. Little burp there. Make sure you don't don't get a little too much out of it. No reason for it there. He's got some shifting going on too. So he's got a shifting program in his setup tonight. So there's a lot of different ways to get this dog to walk around the track. As you got Dylan Banks in 48. He can go ahead and take that stage 1 victory. Right, okay, Gear gets another one. Right, let's bring up a few more shenanigans here. As, oh, there you go. Okay. All right, let's go over our top 10. Dylan Banks in 48 gets that P1. 18 is in a second position. 27 of Bubbles, a.k.a. Hunter Lagunas, third. We got 64 of Samuel Lawson, fourth position. Carl Lindstrom in that fifth position. 6 is going to go to Brian Zimmerman in the 28. The 26 car, Stephen Bird, seventh position. Brian Hayberger in the 82, eighth position. Ninth is the 80 of Joey Pride in the 80 car, ninth position. So in round out your top 10 for points could be Matt Jones. Good job, Matt Jones, in the 77, bringing home some points at the end of stage 1. All right, we're going to take ourselves a quick break. Be back here for the drop of the green flag of stage 2.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone? So much talk of AI and big tech today. Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier. He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
You think you're in control of this? You're not. What are you?
I'm looking for something. Something I do not understand.
Hang on!
A malfunctioning program who wants to live. Why is that? It's just a feeling. Fascinating.
Welcome back, everyone. Here we go. Green flag, stage 2. We are gone. Got Chris Paulamus here in the booth. Got Front Row Esports at Dover. Got the 9 car of Riley Bennett, maybe staying out, doing some kind of star strategies, but he was leading the way. Dylan Banks got a rocket right past him, and the same as the 27 of Hunter Lagunas Bubbles there. As he's going to check up here, we're going to go 3 wide. 18 around the outside, 44 on the bottom, 44. Who was that? 44, 64, 64, 64 of Sam Lawson. It says 44 in his car, 64 in our hearts, though, I guess, here in the booth. Oh, we got contact. The 42 of Wellman. I can see this one. And he gets a piece of the 32 and others on the way down. Got caution out here. Dang it. Matt Butler and Kyle Wellman. Looks like these two are the perpetrators of this one. We'll slow it down, so we got a wee bit of time here. And is he going to clean up the track from this yard sale? As we have, looking at the 32 here, or 42, sorry. 42 gets a piece of this. 77's in the mix as well, so we'll keep an eye here. 42 just steps her out. Then overcorrects, hooks it back up. 77. Oh, he does a brake check, all kinds, dodge, and duck. So that's dodge ball for the 77. That's going to be a good view for us there, honestly. So let's rewind this one back as we're going to see that. Then he gets hook, line, and sinkers right into the outside fence there as we're going to take a ride on board with the 77. He's going to give us one heck of a view here in this one. Steps out right here. He's going to check up. Brake check here. Whoa! He's probably looking at his rearview mirror. Don't run me over. And then he does right there. Gets out of that. And then stacks up that outside. You're going to see it looks as if. So the 32 jolts down to the bottom. I believe that was that the 26? Maybe? Well, let's find this one back here since we were right there. That is the 26 involved there. Stephen Bird just turns right in front of him there. Ow! And then sends it back down the track. You see the 32 goes for the evasive. Let's go nose right here. Here we go. Just hooks it right in front of him. Nowhere to go. And then he's going to bounce off this fence right here. Oh. And then see the 32. He does evasive. And he's still going to get clipped. Oh, man, that's going to break a toe link. Absolutely. He got him right dead center in that right rear. And then gets Matt Metler as well. So, shoot. All right, so we're going to bring him back around. 42 gets sideways and collects others in the on his way down to the bottom. So like I said, everything, the stuff rolls downhill here. Absolutely. Especially with that 9-degree front and back stretch. There's just nowhere to run. Outside you get hooked up there so fast. And, when you get to, when you try to save the car, you'll go up the track and come right back down. It's super difficult to judge where these cars are going to end up and try to put your car where they're not going to be. All right, we're going to try to give this one another go. We're in stage 2. We still got 50 laps to go in stage 2, which will go by quick here at the Monster Mile, hence the mile for a reason. Track is short, but extremely fast, seriously fast. When it comes to, like they say, Bristol's, you're being like in a fighter jet, and you're in a fighter fight, whatever. I think this is more like being in a fighter jet here on this track because the elevation changes, the extreme banking, that concrete, the grip levels, how fast you're ripping through the center. And here we go, green once again. 48 off to a good jump, but the 27 is going to try to stick right there on his bumper. We got Chris Carroll now a little bit forward here, but he's going to take some pressure by the 64, a.k.a. 44 of Sam Lawson on the outside. See, 64, he does. Oh, my goodness, we got another caution. Seriously? This is going to be for the 32. 32 involved. Try to get to it quick, see what we have here. So he steps out right here. Yep, steps out. Does the exact same thing that the 42 did. He steps it out, locks it down, and we're going to put us under caution. Banks still leading the way. And I guess we will take another break. This will take a few minutes to get these guys lapped back around. So stick with us here. We'll be back in just a moment.
And windy day in paradise.
Face to all drivers.
There's a situation developing at Ponderosa Elementary. There are 23 kids who are stranded. them up. Is there anybody that can go and pick these kids up?
I was sent here to help the world be a better place. That is why I do what I do.
He's an intruder, wrapped in a red cape. A god pretending to be one of us.
Superman!
You've gotten a lot of heat on social media lately.
I don't read that stuff. Superman doesn't have time for selfies. He crossed a line to save lives.
People were going to die!
Holy shit.
I'm not who I thought I was. I love you, Bob.
I'll destroy you. Who raised you as a child? I'll kill them too.
Buckle you don't need the world's permission to be who you are.
Hey! Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
That's my greatest strength. They chose him. Let them die.
Good luck with that. No matter what you do to me, Luther, your plans won't work.
Ow, ow, stop it.
We may be having a little bit of technical difficulty here. What is going on? Oh my goodness. All right, folks. It does look like I have a bit of a...
Green.
I don't know what's going on here. It seems to be locked up for some stupid reason, and I don't know why. They're racing still. What's going on here? Well, this is very disconcerting. So I guess give me a moment here. I go, oh man, what is going on? This is an iRacing thing, obviously. All right, stand by one, everyone. We will be back again, I guess, after this full screen breaker. My bad, sorry.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone? So much talk of AI and big tech today. Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier. He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
You think you're in control of this? You're not. What are you?
I'm looking looking for something. Something I do not understand.
Hang on!
A malfunctioning program who wants to live. Why is that? It's just a feeling. Fascinating.
Ben Richards, 35, married, one child, in medical crisis.
We need money for a doctor now.
Ben, watch yourself.
Employment status, blacklisted. But there's still a way out for you. It's the biggest show in the country.
Bloodlust is our birthright! Set it free! Welcome to the Running Man!
People on these games never come back.
I'm not trying to get myself killed, so kiss my ass twice.
Right there is why you can win this game. The rules are simple. Survive 30 days, with the entire nation hunting you down. And get your family out of Slumside for good.
I'm gonna come back here and burn this building down. I promise.
That's the spirit.
This is America, goddammit! And we don't put up with no bullshit! Yes! Hunt him down! Stop filming me!
Have you ever wondered if this game is rigged?
Guess we'll find out.
You might be moving up too fast.
Hey, buddy. You're on freebie.
All right, race fans, I believe we got it. Yes, we do. So we had to load back in. It was an Iracing program problem of some sort. We were fighting it earlier, but we were back in again. Okay, so these guys just came out of caution here. Something else happened. We will not know. That's going to be one of those things that, yeah, I guess we'll have to find out about a little bit later on. But right now, let's see where we're at here in tonight's race, as I do appreciate everybody's patience in this matter while I was trying to get this thing back up and going here. Now we have the 48 of Dylan Banks and the 48. Yeah, he's leading the way still, but now we have the 64 of Sam Lawson, who's gotten past the 27 of Hunter Lagunas, the 18 of Chris Carroll, still riding in that top five. Is him and Brian Zimmerman. Guys still locking it in there pretty tough, but we've got some movement toward the middle and rear of the field. We have the 4-car Tanner Marr. He's going to go head-to-head with the 82 of Brian Haberger. Haberger looking for the inside. 4-car trying to rotate that outside, watching that wall. That getting real tight out there to the outside. Stephen Bird now tracking in on these two as they're going to go side by side, slowing them up. Ooh, gets tight on exit. 82 slides up, and here comes the 26 of Stephen Bird. And this is what happens in racing. You get to duking them out. You'll slow down, and the next guy is behind you will catch it. So try to make that pass, get in clear, and get out. And that's exactly what the 4-car was working on, but the 82 kind of got stalled up as now we got another cluster and battle starting to make itself known. And the 43 of Larry Bell doing the same. As we have, I think, some movement up front. Yes, we got lots of movement up front. Here comes the 18, round the outside. He's going to go high. Oh, my goodness. The 80 car's in this one. Joey Bribey, and this is all for position. I don't know what just happened here. We are just like off our pace in the booth. But, man, here comes the action. Now, these guys were just single filed up. Somebody must have checked up and slowed up. I'm going to imagine it was the 44 car, I'm sorry, 64, but whatever. And yeah, now he is really slow, backing up, but it got all those guys together. And again, I'm thinking he got some damage here to his car, so let's try to maybe look back here. Passed, and then got past. That was really big clusters for these guys, so right now I'm just kind of, I'll look it over and see if I can't see it. That's all right, though. So we still kind of settled out in that top 5-ish action. Banks has stretched it out. The 27 of Bubbles, he's in that second position. Here comes Chris Carroll back into third. We have Joey Pride in the 80, moved himself up into fourth. Brian Zimmerman in the 28 is now in that, still holding in that fifth position. But Sam Lawson, he's dropping back, and now we got 83 of Lindstrom on his bumper. 83 got a piece of that apron on exit, so be careful of that. He's going to go for the look. He does. Doesn't quite get there. He was all over him, though. So the 64-44, he is backing up as maybe heated up the tires, probably got loose, maybe did some contact to the fence. Easy to do. We're looking again. Here comes Lindstrom. Oh, man, he goes ripping back by him again as 83 had to get out of the gas on exit there. He's there, but he's got company. Because now you got Keith McGilvery. He is in the 29, and he's hunting. Oh, Joey broke. 80 loose. Man, all kinds of fun stuff happening here. The 44 is now going back under attack. He's going back after it. Here goes the 64. He's jamming back to the 28, so obviously he got a little out of shape toward the front. Now he's regathering. Oh, there goes the 83. Lindstrom into the fence hard, along with the 87. His right, left front is toast, locked up and destroyed. He is going to make it back to the pits. Hopefully he has himself a backup car, and he will still be in this fight, but he will go a lap down. It will be a struggle from there on out. But we have seen a lot of this evening. Single car incidences into the fence as you got battling happening here. Whoa, wait a minute. 43-00 donuts here. Michael Reeves, he's getting into the fight of the, I believe that's the 43 of Bell, Reeves, and Barr on the outside, backing up, something fierce. He's getting stuck like Chuck out there. Here comes 77. He is lap downer right now. A lot of guys lap downer, loose and lows at 87, trying to hold on to it. I don't know what we're going to run into right here. Jones going to work underneath the 4-car. I believe these guys are taking shots and really hurting these cars, and that's why they are backing up. But the one who's driving forward is at 48, and he's taking off. But here, Chris Carroll back in the second position. Can he run him down? There goes Bubbles in at 27, still third. Now Lawson moving himself back up. We got battle underway with the 5 and the for the 5th and 6th positions. 80 car is on the move. Joey getting some, has the door open. We're riding on board Joey Pride right now in that 80 as we're looking back at 6th position, and that's Keith McGilvery also making a charge forward. Keith McGilvery working that bottom line, sticking it tough right now. Drag race. 28's not giving up here. He's powering on the outside. He has that outside figured out. He does. Gets a good launch off there. Keith McGilvery, we're looking in on the 29. 29's going to stay on the bottom. Cannot get there. He's going to rotate back into the 28. 28's going to fend off that charge as we are under caution. Yes, we are, and it is not for stage. So let me check my telltale and see. Oh, we got the 4-car Tanner Marr. He was off pace, struggling, something fierce. And so let's back it up and see what happened. 4-car. He's way up the track. Going too high. Stay in the groove. Oh, right there. Oh, just couldn't catch that thing. Hooks that thing right into the fence. He may be done. Hopefully he has a backup car as well, but there's been a lot of contact out there. And I don't know. We will see. So we're back under caution once again. We're going to go to race leader, 48. Will there be any pit stops, any kind of strategy? I don't think so. I mean, what 78, so we're going to have, it's going to be a, 20, 19 lap sprint. So we're seeing strategies here unfolding. We're going to get tires. 44 is going to stay out. Sam Lawson or 64, whatever. Sam Lawson is going to stay out, but we got cats on pit lane here. A lot of takers. 48's in. You're going to see the field coming around. 64 is going to take that lead away now. Riley Bennett, I believe. Preston Salmon, they stay out. So 3 cars stayed out, and you got some. So that's going to screw the waiver rounds. Absolutely. These guys could have snagged themselves a quick lap back. It's going to move the 70 up. Banks now and Carroll race off pit road. Here we go. Oh, am I missing it here? Well, whatever. You get the point. All right, so let's look over. We have Banks, who was our race leader. Here comes that group out. So we got the 48, 18, 27. All these guys are going to be on them 4 fresh field goods. And it's just going to be, yeah. So we got a lot of these guys in pit road right now. Getting damaged fixed. Maybe, yeah, we get some damage fixed here. Get these cars back tuned as much as they can. Stay on this lead lap-ish or whatever they're going to do. But, try to stay on that lead lap. Yep, here they go. So they're going to make it out. Here comes our race leader. So we're going to see on the lead. We're going to go lights out of the pace car. We're going to get everyone to form back up. Get those guys who are just ripping out of pits now. So you'll see here we go. Here comes that group. Keith McGilvery. So a lot of these guys possibly get some damage fixed. Maybe looking to stay out for stage 3. Could be a possibility. Here we go. We're forming up. All right. So we got the top 3, 4 guys here on old tires, and everybody behind them on freshens. I mean, we don't have to be a genius here to know how this one's going to turn out. Okay? So, caution! Yeah. Woo! Wreck it! Smoke dirt! All that. Yeah, it's about ready to happen right now. Watch this. Because we got points in hand. We need these points. Got to get them points. All right, we got guys on 4 freshens. And we got guys who are going to be fighting and fending on. Here we go. We're trying to hold on. Sam Lawson is going to be critical. Good. Goes for the start. Goes for the jump. Everyone gets wobbles and wiggles up the track. We got power being laid down. That's going to be by Preston in the 71. Banks is going to follow him right there in that second position. Banks is wasting no time to get past these guys, get to the front. 71 is going to try to make it difficult on him. Take over that bottom lane. Gives them nowhere to go. 48's now going to be struggling behind these two. Oh, they're sideways. And contact. 44 going to go into the fence. Slams the door. Brings it back up the track. Caution out once again. That's going to be 64. Sam Lawson. As we'll wrap this one back and check it out. So 44, 64 up the track. And then comes down, kind of diamonds it down, it looks like. Because, I mean, from here. Yeah, so we're looking at 71. 71's trying to hold this bottom line. He knows he's there. It's saying out your doubt. Saying side by each. And the 44 is going to bring it down tight on him. I don't know why he didn't. So he brings it down real tight to probably cut him off or something. But there's no way. If that was a 44-64, I would have definitely brought that thing out to the wall, gave him exit room there, so that way that doesn't happen. But he cut it tight down there on him, and that 71 ran him over. I can't give 71 any fault of that one, I don't think. But let's look over the 71 just so we're clear, right? I mean, why not? We got a little bit of time here. Every time I see that, though, we end up being late. So whatever, you know. My plan is to be late to my own funeral. All right. So we got this rocking, and on the outside is a 44-64. Yeah, see, and he's holding it. He's holding tight, and then here comes it. Yeah, crossed his. It's gonna damage that right front. He gets, and then nose right here too as he pushes him further all the way around, finishes him off, right? Finish him! Yeah, that's what happened right there. Yeah. Oh, and then look at this, 44 or 64. Almost gets. Oh, he did. 70 got him. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I thought he cleared. So that was Danny Carpenter. He's gonna have to bust out the tools on this thing, dude, for sure. All right, get to wrench and get to fix and get to cut. Oh, that's a hard lick, too. Hardened it lick. Well, at least he saved it from further destruction. It's good. Good for him. Good for him. All right, so it's going to leave. Let's go back. All right, let's bring us back to the forward here. All right, here we go. Lights are out on pace car. One more time around. Oh, my goodness. 15 laps left remaining in stage 2. Woo! Lots of cautions. Lots of cautions tonight. Absolutely. There's not going to be a straight car out there. 100%. I mean, and we got the feeling of that from the drop of the green flag stage 1. All right, with the leaders get together. All right. So we got Bubbles now. He's going to try to take over this race lead. He's trying to get this clean air. He's had a fast hot rod underneath him. See what's going to happen here as he's maybe got his car a little more dialed. Hopefully he's gotten it to speed up just a little bit here. And put some pressure on this 48. 48 looking to be on that outside. Trying to do a sweep once again. Get that stage 2 win as well. He's going to need that to continue on with his grooming program for Front Row Esports. 27. He's going to try to be that dump truck right down.
Green.
Drop all kinds of dirt in front of his sweeping program. Okay, great jump by the 27. He's going to get out in front now. We're green once again. Get 14 laps, 13 laps left remaining in stage 2. So this is going to be for the, this. Oh, here goes 48. Already looking. He does. He's going to make quick work, or at least thinks he is. 27 is going to handle the high line, try to bring that thing down. He does. Gives him room on exit out. 27 is going to go door to door with him and keep him pinched down now. He does. That's proper pinch. Keeps him in his lane. Does not allow him to slide up, so he has to wiggle and wobble out that throttle. And now he's got company. He's got big company. We got Joey Prop now. Yeah, Joey. Get some, brother. Oh, he's getting it. You get a handle on this thing. Here comes the 80 car. He's going to spoil the day right now. Absolutely. Riding on board that 80 car, Joey Prop. Get on his bumper. Give him a shove. Don't push him to the front, though. You don't want him out in the front. He knew here. But he got an awesome hood, though. Guns and freaking roses, man. Yeah. November, knocking on the doors. And some November rains. He's knocking on some door right now. Just don't be knocking on the heaven's door, okay? Don't be doing that now. Wow! He almost did there! Ooh!
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got yellow out! Come on! Dylan Banks going to take that stage win. But we do have a yellow out for something that went down. So, and I want to imagine it's probably the 27 because I no longer see him up here in the that second position. So, and I don't see it on the. All right, let's just kind of wind it back from where we're at. since I know it happened right here somewhere. Oh, yeah, it was 27. Oh, my goodness, it was. Oh, so that was it right there. Well, when we're riding on board with the 80, so we seen the 27 kind of get a little loosey-goose there on the exit as he's challenging hard for the 48. 48 is now on the outside. They're flipping up rope. Oh, he did. He just got loose and hooks it off, and then the 18 gets a piece of him as well. Oh, wow, and everyone's just dodgeball. 77 gets in him. Oh! And the 87. Oh, so that's gonna suck. Absolutely. So we see the 18 gets into it. Now these guys are gonna try to get checked up here. We're gonna watch the 87. So we got the 27. He's sliding. We're in the last laps of the stage. Oh, we got another guy sideways back there. He's freaking into the fence and all messed up. These guys are trying to slow down. Looks like the 9 may have got into the 87, not show. 70 barely avoids catastrophe, and the 77 just keeps it locked down, but just couldn't as all that stuff rolled downhill. Oh, man, and that's going to put us... that's right. I think I have to do this. Yes, I do. Okay. That does put us under caution. And our stages. Oh, okay. So that's going to end stage 2. Let's go over, I guess, the top 10. I'm not sure, though, how this is going to go down. So Banks, Joey Pride, Brian Hayberger, Sam Lawson, Danny Carpenter in the 70, 26, Stephen Bird, Larry Bell in the 7, Tanner Marr in the 8 car, Riley Bennett in that 9 in 9th position, and round out your top 10 is going to be Scotty Stevens get some points. I think. I'm not sure because this came super close and all of that. So we are lights out on pace car. We're going to roll through stage 3. Obviously, our sync's a little off this evening due to the fact we know we're coming back from the commercial there, and we got some cool stuff that pops up. But whatever. So we're going to drop us into stage 3. You'll see up there on the top right hand of your screener. Yeah. Banks leading the way. Joey Pride has worked his way up to the front here with the 44 going to challenge back once again the 82, Brian Hayberger. So we got some new cats up here trying to get them little pieces of it. Stephen Bird showed some speed last week and is trying to again, double it up once again. Double McGum status. Carpenter looked like he got that thing hammered out as we got a good jump by the 48. Going to get out in front of that Joey Pride. A little bit of stall up off the bottom lane here. That would be the 82 of Hayberger. Maybe got a little bit of a check-up start, checked up that bottom lane, and now you got them hustling and bustling to get up to the front here and not let the leaders run away. Wrong one. Right, so this is where the battle's at. This is where the leads are at. And so the 1, 2, 3 have broke away. We're going to be looking at Stephen Bird, 70 of Carpenter, 82 of Hayberger. Tanner Marr's making a fight to come back here, along with Chris Carroll. Takes some damage there. He is going to have to do a fat rally back. We got cars on the bottom here. Carpenter, the 70 car, I think, right? Yes, 70 car, bringing it into pit road. Not sure if he got contact damage or maybe it could be a penalty of some sorts, but he is in pit road as we still have the fight is underway in that top 10, top 11, 12 position. Here comes the 27 of Bubbles. Bubbles now trying to get some positions made back up. We know he's fast. He was up there fighting for the lead. He's got a great program and some talent behind the wheel. Now he's going to have to really show that he's going to try to show patience and hustle at the same time, as this is the last stage, stage 3. But it is a long one, so he has a minute to gain time, but he's not going to gain it the way he's going to need it on those race leaders being as fast as they are and stuck in this traffic. Lots of traffic right here. 02, Scotty Stevens outside, and woed up something tough right there. And the 9, he just played blocker in the center. 9 car of Riley Bennett, though, Trying to run that center line. Now he's going to bring back up to the 28, go, brings down to the 27. Oh my goodness, this gets close. And super tight. That 9's kind of, whew. A little bit of weapon there. 83 is going to scoop on by. And we got, oh no! Scotty Stevens. So this all happened right here in front of us. Caution out once again. 0-2 looks like he pushes up here. No big deal. Oh, he stepped out on his own. Too much will into it. And then goes and just walks it right in front of the 83. Oh, no. That's the, oh, no, sorry to scare you. Oh, no, I did scare you. That was the 83 of Lindstrom. Oh, Carl Lindstrom takes another beating as we're back under caution once again here at Dover. So we got, looks like guys are gonna bring it in for pit road, get themselves some servicing done. Yeah, we are. That's a firm. All right, so we're going to lead this thing around here. We got Chris Carroll leading the way now. So Banks is in pits at the moment. Let's go pit lane here. There we go. All right, so we're getting some tires. Tires being put on, fuel in the car. Not sure how this is going to all unfold here in this one, but
some people look at Sonny Hayes.
Yeah, wait. There we go. Hey, there's my stuff that popped up again. Sorry, I'm all thumbs today. All right, so we have everyone kind of rolling out, but we're going to change the lead up here. And Chris Carroll's going to lead the way. All right, so we're going to try to keep this program live and going here. Let's look out. Let's grab a look at our, so I have that. Maybe I don't have that. Let's see, I was gonna look over our format tonight, but our format, these guys are looking at a 75 to 80 lap run. So we still have a chance to hit that long run, but that window is narrowing and narrowing quick. Now we're going to see a change of steam up in the front here. Tanner Marr on the outside, Chris Carroll on the inside. First time Chris Carroll is going to see that clean air. Let's see what he's going to be able to do with it now. But again, these guys try to get it stretched out, and it's just super hard to get those long green flag runs in to show what our long run program's all about. Got more guys checking up down here at the bottom. Carroll leading the way. Okay, come on, boys. We got someone stalled off and dead on the apron down there. Let's see who that was. All right, here we go. 18.
Green flag, green
in
flag.
control. We're gonna go green. All right, easy jump for Chris Carroll there, as Carroll's going to take that race lead. Tanner Martin's going to get that second position, but we have a cluster. You know what? Shaping up for that fifth position. 44, 0-2, 0-2 is Scotty Stevens. Oh, boom! Nastiness! Kind of seen that one coming. I did. So we're going to go and look at the 0-2 of Scotty Stevens. He's bringing it down to the bottom here. He's going to get checked up by the 9. And then as he gets checked, he gets loose right there. It just steps out. The 48 maybe got on those bumper. The 48 get on him too hard? Nope. 48 gave him plenty of room. He just got loose. And then look at this. Smoking Crater. Only what stopped him from Smoke Crater was that 44. being that cushion. So, man, caution once again. Wow. All right, we'll take us a break and be back here in just a quick moment.
Ben Richards, 35, married, one child, in medical crisis.
We need money for a doctor now.
Ben, watch yourself.
Employment status, blacklisted. But there's still a way out for you. It's the biggest show in the country.
Bloodlust is our birthright! Set it free! Welcome to the Running Man!
People on these games never come back.
I'm not trying to get myself killed, so kiss my ass twice.
Right there is why you can win this game. The rules are simple. Survive 30 days, the entire nation hunting you down. And get your family out of Slumside for good.
I'm gonna come back here and burn this building down. I promise.
That's the spirit.
This is America, goddammit! And we don't put up with no bullshit! Yes! Hunt him down! Stop filming me!
Have you ever wondered if this game is rigged?
Guess we'll find out.
You might be moving up too fast.
Hey, buddy. You're on freebie.
You better run! I got a grenade!
Back at you.
I'm still here, you shit eaters. Hey, big boys!
Are you crazy?
All right, race fans, welcome back. Chris Ballheim is here with Front Row Esports, and they are at it once again here at Dover. It has been one heck of a dogfight, slugfight. I mean, every kind of fight you can think of. As we are back, we're slugging it out again. Here we go. Steven Berg trying to look for the outside 9 car of Riley Bennett. He's looking for the inside, finding them both, and trying not to do it at the same time. We got the 82. He's trying to march forward here. Hayberger. And the 28 Ryan Zimmerman on the outside, trying to wrap this thing. Oh, there goes the 27! And Bubbles is contact, and more people checking up. 42, 83 back in her again. This is just not the night for some of these drivers out here. Holy Jesus. We could just go ahead and wrap this one back right here. Come on now, give me a little bit of a rewind to a slow down. We got the 27, and he just steps out. Watch this car just, maybe the air gets taken off by the O2. Oh, wait, that's contact by the O2. That's my bad. That's a round with help. That's the O2. Oh, no, is what that is. The O2, oh, no, just got himself into another one. Let's see. Okay, let's ride on board. Just as you think you seen it all, here comes Front Row. Okay, so we're going to ride on board at speed this time, so hope you got your belts and situated. Bam! He just throttled out like he was expecting everybody to go. And that sent the 27 into the 82. Domino effect forward, all right? That's that, oh my God, that's that energy forward. That's insane. That was crazy, right? All right, let's say that. We got to do it one more time. One more time. One more time. Oh, more time. It's good stuff, man. Ooh, it's fantastic. All right, here we go. Watch this negative energy just shoot forward like shotgun blast right here. Shotgun. Kaboom! Kaboom! And then sends them both sideways. 82 he thinks the 27 ran him over. Oh, and then he gets he gets more into it. Oh. Woo! It's a roughing. And we got cars, just all kinds of damage. But new race leader! New race leader! Heck yeah! 80 car. Joey Prime. Now he's had himself quite the hot rod this evening as well. So, I mean, let's take a look at this cat there. Guns and Roses, if I remember correctly. So let's go look at this cat. Yeah, buddy. Redworks, Virginia. We're gonna have to look that one up, see what airport and close. We'll go fly in them right over there. We're doing some of that flight sim. All right, let's go. Yeah, there we go. Guns and Roses right here. I like it. Yeah, buddy. Oh, Navy too. Hey, my cousin, man, he's Navy, all kinds. Been there all his life, man. Loves it. Fantastic. We got a soldier here as well. So that's dude. That's great. That is great. Good there. So we got a new race leader, of course. Joey Prime. Thought we'd highlight that. That's cool though. Military, right here. Thank you so much. All of that, my man. And for one of the times, because we're late to the show today, we didn't have our national anthem and our throw out in support to the troops. But that's all right. We'll have it next week. So hopefully we'll see the 80 car back, and maybe we might see him in victory lane. We'll see. Only time shall tell, and of course,
green.
attrition level. 80 car gonna go for a heap of a jump there. 48's gonna put that pressure on him instantaneously. He does, gets into the bumper, but in the 80 of Joey Prime now racing out in front, gets that clean air, but the 48 is gonna stay tight to his bumper. 80's gonna sail it in. 48's gonna be there. Here comes Tanner Marr, Larry Bell, and more. Brian Zimmerman, Stephen Bell. We have Chris Carroll. He's in the soup now. See if he's going to be able to challenge his way through it. 71 checked up in front of. That was Donuts there in the 00 lap down, but we have. We got maybe 10, 12 cars left on the lead lap. The other guys are damaged and lap downers. 83 going lap down again. Luckily for I think he got some stage points, so maybe that might help him out this evening, but he's in 12th position at the moment, and he's going to have to just keep charging on, and his fight's going to be with those guys who are still left on track. But here is the battle that may be shaping up. Joey Prime still leading the way. Let's see if he can really utilize this clean air to his advantage as he is trying to gap the 48. First time that we have seen the 48, in traffic more or less this evening. Well, we've seen him kind of challenge through, but they were on some clean on 4 freshens, and those other guys were on some old tires. So again, strategies. But right now the 80 seems to be excelling and taking off from Banks. Tanner Marr working himself a hell of a program. Great job there, brah. Mr. Marr, 3rd position, may even see himself a podium finish here. We still got a little bit of a race left ahead of us here. Actually, a lot of a race of this 3rd stage. We just had some cautions slowed us down. So now we've got to really turn and burn, and that's what we're looking to do. Let some of these laps wind out here. Then maybe if they see a late caution, bring this field back together, get those guys who cycled back up to the front, who still have a chance at it, and get up there and maybe fight. But right now, Joey Prime is your race leader. That is awesome, dude. Go get some, brah. This is great. Good to see someone out there challenging. That's what we like to see. If you look back from the 80 car, he's getting his shift on too. volume shifting over there. Banks into 48. Trying to run him down. Marr still holding strong, but here comes the 18. He has made his way back to where he originally started from at the beginning of this race. Back to 4th position. Started 4th, now back to P4. Larry Bell's on those tracks, though. He's having himself a fine run as well. Taking a drop in and a ride on with that 43 Larry Bell. Ooh, you see a little. Let's hop back to Brian Zimmerman here in the 28. These guys seem to be fighting each other all night. The 9 car, the 28. Oh man, the 26 is fighting right now. Big time. He got loose off right there, and that really backed him up into the 82. 82 had a strong run on him and almost ran him over there. But he is able to get it back underneath him again and continue on forward. But it does seem as Hayberger trying to, he's had himself a pretty fast piece tonight, but he's just been, wrong place, wrong time. But we're seeing some speed out of that. Same thing with Bubbles here. He's in that 10th position now. 27 car. Uh-oh. Tanner Marr. What happened here? I think we might have had a wreck of some sorts. We did. There we go. So we just lost the 4 car. He was riding in 3rd position. So this is 3rd right here. Looking smooth. Oh, he dropped out. Oh no! He must have lost power or something. Dang. He was having himself a phenomenal run. What a heartbreak. So the leaders are still fighting. You see the 87 go high to the outside, lockdown car of Raymond. So these guys really fighting their program. Well, and they don't have a car left. A lot of these guys just don't have a car left. They used everything they had and then backups, and maybe the backup has tape all over it, So a lot of these guys are trying to survive right now. This race has become a race of attrition. Just keeping the damn thing out of harm's way and going in the right direction. As we seem to have some more fights underway. 82 underneath the 26 of Stephen Bird. Going to let him have that position. 82 going to keep rocking it forward here as they are trying to protect the 80 car of Joey Prime. Go ahead and there we go. That might help. The 80 car of Joey still leading the way. Banks just can't seem to get there, which is good. That's that wake in front of him, right? So we're right on board. Got himself an awesome new paint scheme. So he's just stuck right there in that wake of the car. They're both running the exact same line. And it just doesn't seem like he's getting the grip that he needs through center. Or maybe he is. Maybe he's just riding right now. Maybe he's doing just fine. Maybe he's not trying to challenge. He's trying to pull away because they know that now they got Chris Carroll that they're going to have to contend with. Because Carroll has now moved himself up into that P3. Larry Bell, which he was already marching, but unfortunately Tanner Marr, lost signal. 28 is Zimmerman, moving him up into 5th position. Bell, let's get back to Belsky's though. Belsky's having himself just an epic run tonight, dude. He has not had himself a decent run in a long minute. Really, he really hasn't. And this is a man who really deserves one. But he's. Unfortunately, this field is so competitive, right? These guys are so well matched that he gets stuck in the soup a lot and just takes that wrong contact and sets his program all to chat. So now he's was able to avoid catastrophe at the right moment and still have something left at the end, able to show off his program, which he is right now. 4th position, Brian Zimmerman 5th, as he's starting to track him down. These guys have everyone's kind of neutralized here on the field this evening. As we look down through, Preston Salmon, he was in that 71. He's been making some noise out here on track tonight. So great run for Preston as he's now inside that top 10. As we got contact. Bird, 9 car. Riley Bennett right on board with this one. So Riley Bennett's got himself decent company. The 42 of Wellman. Wellman, lap downer, still trying to make some gain, make some ground. As he is, he's getting underneath. Lap down car trying to just stay in play. I mean, they're out. He's got position to make up as well. Whoa! 9 car, whoops. Off pace. Here comes the donuts. Michael Reeves. Michael Reeves. They're all racing for position, so the 42 has to continue forward. Joey, though, right on, dog. I mean, dude, he's putting that rock and roll down right now. Absolutely, bringing it back old school when it was cool. Yeah, Nirvana days and all of that, dude. Oh. Still listen to that music every day, all day. Great run by Joey. Just gonna look through our field. And now we have everyone spread out or out of the race. You know, there's not a lot left to wreck out there is what's going on. So we got a lot of lap cars down, just fighting to stay in this thing, gain as much position as they can, knowing that points are on the line. Kyle Wellman especially, you know, he's up in that top 5 in points, so this is gonna hurt him. Gonna set him back. Scotty Stevens, all these guys, Matt Jones, like, Jones is out, yeah. So a lot of these guys were fighting to try to stay into this, you know, into that tight battle for points, and it got knocked out. So, shoot, and we got a new guy gonna might win the race. Well, I don't know. We see a long ways left yet to Bill yet. 135 out of 250. Well, I was hoping, but maybe Tom was gonna be right. He's like, maybe we should shorten this 50 laps. And I'm like, nah, dude, it's gonna be a good race, man. These guys gonna be just throwing it back and forth. Gonna be battles everywhere and strategies to be had with this long run program here at the end. All of that, right? They didn't make it to it. That's the problem. They all didn't make it. Lost a lot of soldiers tonight. One soldier that's just kicking butt, though, this guy right here. Take him down, Nano! So far, everything is nice and peaceful as things have really calmed down. Again, like I said, there's not a lot of cars left yet to battle, so everyone's just trying to crank these laps out and get there. And in the meantime, let's take ourselves a break. I'm gonna get myself something to drink, and I'll be back. And here is a perfect time for everyone to double check. All right, take a quick moment. All right, just a little bit of a breaker, you know, and kind of look down. Hover your little thingamajig over the little icon that says subscribe, right? Just take a gander real quick, see if you subscribe. Because I mean, if you're not, yeah, hit that button to get us that support out there. We really hope that we've earned your subscription. If you made it this far, come on now, come on, you know. But anyway, we're gonna take a break. Be back here in just a moment.
This can't all be true.
Every word.
CIA Black Vault break-in.
Am I reading this correctly? The Kremlin bombing? In fairness, the bomb was actually meant to kill him.
He gassed a security briefing.
That was just 2 months ago.
This explains the handcuffs. It's still not clear why he's here. If we want to bring the world back from the brink, we have to deal with him.
Should he choose to accept?
Smart people on every side are close to panicking.
What exactly is your plan?
Your team has been betrayed, Ethan. All your secrets compromised.
Everything you are, everything you've done, has come to this.
You gave him an aircraft carrier?
Our lives are the sum of our choices. This is your calling, your destiny. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
All right, welcome back, race fans. You got Chris Paul Hamas here with Front Row Broadcasting here, FRB. We got Front Row ESPORTS here at Dover in the 2025 season. And I believe they're, we're in our 7th season, something like that, I believe. So long time running here for Front Row ESPORTS. And let's march to the field. They're still green. And which with minimal cars still left yet on the track. But that should be a good opportunity to go through our field and see who is still left. Who's the last soldier, lone soldier standing? I love it. This will be great. But leading our way, which I'm super proud of right now, of course, Joey Prime. Again, nothing against Dylan Banks' OK Peter, which we'll get to in a minute. But, Joey's put on really heck of a program this evening. He's had to struggle through the middle of the field, get through all of that, and then gets up here to the front, gets that clean air, and now he's really starting to check out, show his stuff out here. Because we got guys starting to pit and get their pit strategy. Might be a double joke, but he is a lap downer. All right, so we got Dylan Banks in the second position, that 48 OK Gator. We got stage 1 and 2. 1 was looking for the sweep, and man, looks like he may be spoiled by Joey Pride. We'll see, but we got a little left yet in tonight's race. Chris Carell's got that third position now and tracking, trying to gain time on these leaders, but man, they're quick and they got a good pace. So does he, though, as he's now, just kind of struggling there, looking for maybe some strategies of pit and 2 tires. I don't know. But we got 4th position going to Brian Hayberger. He's been fighting all kinds, man. Elevator style of race, along with Bubbles right behind him in that 27. Both these guys have had the struggles this evening, but they're still in the fight. As you got Brian Hayberger leading to 4th position, Bubbles, a.k.a. Hunter Lagunas, in the number 27, running out your top 5er. Brian Zimmerman in the 28 has had himself a really decent run as well as he's sticking up there in that top 5, top 10 all the evening and fighting. He's been, under all kinds of battles this evening, all kinds of pressure. Along with the 26 of Stephen Bird, he's been sticking his nose in there trying to get this bird to fly. And right now, he's flying pretty decently now. He's got some broken wings out there, but they've been mended, and he is making some forward progress here into this headwind, 7th position for the 26. We got the 43 of Larry Bell in the 8th position, still inside that top 10. Was up a little bit further, but see him falling back ever so slightly, but still running a good program, and hopefully he can finish strong here in this race this evening. But Riley Bennett, man, this guy has been all over the map. 9 car has been fast. He's been aggressive. He's been trying to get up there, try to get him some, and been fighting his pro. But he's been maintaining inside that top 10 and handling business tonight. So good job for the 9, mirroring his efforts in 9th position. We got Preston Salmon in the 71, showing some good stuff last week and trying to repeat this evening. He is rounding down and bounding, something like that. down and bound, whatever. But 71 of Preston Savage, he is up 10 positions in 10th place. So good job for him. That first car lap down is going to be Keith McGilvery in the 29 and 11th position, followed by Carl Lindstrom. So no big gap here between these guys. No positions to be had here for that 12th position. But then we got Kyle Wellman, 13th position lap downer right now. We got Michael Reeves in the 00. Donut machine. Oh, he's out. And I believe this may start marching on who's out and who is not, who's out of this thing. So Michael Reeves in the 00. Raymond Hardina in the 87. We got Tanner Marr in the 4 car. Scotty Stevens in the 02. All these guys are out. All these drivers are out. 64 of Sam Lawson. Let's see. We got the 70 of Danny Carpenter. Matt Jones in the 77. Terry Orr in the 54. All these guys having early nights this evening. So the 32 of Tom Freitas, the 8 car of Chummy Miller, 79 of Matt Mettler. Jesus. Wesley Crump in the 90. All these guys we seen battling earlier. It sucks. The 09 of Isaiah Fox. We never had a chance to really get a gander on him. I was really looking to see what he had tonight. And Jason Middleton, our pole position right here, 27th. As if you missed the beginning, you're gonna have to wind that one back because that guy had just got into struggles instantaneously from the drop of the green flag. But let's get back to our race lead of Joey Pride. So, and now he's starting to really put the times down now. Look at what our gap is and show our tower. There we go. So 0.81. So the 48 is starting to slow and blow up ever so slightly. We are looking at 159 out of 250. That's a heck of a race. A little bit of a long race. Now we're looking at it from this point of view. But again, we would have been fine if we had all the battles. We got the pit strategies that were to be had, but all the cautions taken out of all of the cars. You know, it's left us with our hand full. And you know, again, there's so much talent that was knocked out of the field this evening. Just sucks. I really hate that for everybody. This is my point of, like, we want to have a really good race here. A lot of these guys practice all week long. Trying to get out here and put something on for all their friends and family out there. Really proud of what we do. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, you know. But you know, that's what we try to do. This show is professional and put on what we can, you know. But it's so difficult when you got a lot of these drivers not prepared. Over driving something, right? Not letting things, you know, not letting guys have their run. You know, I don't know. But right now, he's in 71. He's going lockdown, but he's giving the lane. That's the 7. You know, we got the 27 making his way by some more lap traffic as well. He does right there. We got down to the apron, trying to hold on to it. We got Carl Lindstrom. Looks like he is in pits. Yes, he is. So probably a scheduled stop, I'm guessing. Yes, I'd be guessing. Yes, I'd be guessing right, because they could make it from here to the end. No, we can't. Huh. If I'm doing my math correctly, it's an 85. Oh, yeah, wait. I'm not doing my math correctly. But yes, okay, yeah, he can make it from here. Yeah, ish. I think it'll be close. I don't know. It looks like he may be out, actually. So damage. His day is done. Oh, man. Losing another one. Oh, no. Keith McGilvery, the 29. Got 4 tires. He's still in it. Carl Lindstrom, yeah, he's still hurting. Maybe he's done. We'll see if these guys are done. Joey Pride's still leading the way. Put up on more lap traffic. 9 car this time. We're going to get a little sketchy. Stop there. He literally had to stop. Stopping red light. Here comes the race leader. He get past this time. So he's gonna. Whoa. Whoa, what happened? What the heck just happened? Let's rewind that. I don't know what the heck just happened there. Is he going to the pit? Since he was already loaded and slowed up and missed it? Yeah, that's probably what, yep, that's what he did. So he missed it. He missed the entry into pits. As he said, now that's going to cost him. Oh, shoot. 18 now is going to take over the race lead, but we do have, we got cats in pit lane. So yeah, now here comes Joey now. I think. Yep, here he comes. All right, so we're going to wind it forward here. As he gets into pit lane, locks him up. Hopefully it's not a black flag. Try to get back forward again. Sorry, everybody. I was, there we go. Okay, so we got pit stops underway. 48's in. Long stop for the 48. Maybe it's black flag. I don't know. Speed in pits, man. Get that ticket. Oh, yeah, he definitely got a flag of some sort. He is in some serious troubles now. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what to tell you, everybody, dude. This is insane. This is the craziest Bristol I think I've ever seen in my life. Just with so many different cautions. We got everyone bringing it in and out of pits right now. Some guys possibly getting flagged on pit for speeding, right? And that's going to be a crusher. Because this is one of the first green flag stops I believe these guys have seen. Maybe where a lot of these guys have seen throughout even their practices and their opens, right? I mean, because there's been a lot of cautions and it's been a pretty rough race out there, so hard to get to that green flag pit stop status, and that's, I believe, what we just did. So, and some of these guys, it caught them off guard, caught them by surprise. Wow. So now Brian Haberger's in the 82, second position. Preston Salmon, what? He's now in third. Wasn't he just going to lap down? Riley Bennett, who was just going to lap down, is now in fourth. Joey, who was our race leader, is now a lap down. Holy hell! I don't know. Here comes Chris Carroll. Okay, so this is going to flip it back up on us one more time. There we go. So exciting, huh? Riley Bennett is in as well. So he was on the lead lap. Now he's not. Or I don't know. Well, we're going to see how all this is going to cycle out. Very curious. So Chris Carroll was your race leader, the 18. Joey had himself one heck of an issue getting into pit. Missed it. Came back around, got in there. I don't think he got a speeding penalty. He did not. Brian Haberger and now Preston Salmon. Oh, bam, baby! Ouch! That may be a little hot. This is what I was talking about right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Right here, right here. Right here. And what a just trying to get her low and slowed and old tires, and that thing was not going to do it. Okay, so that's going to bring Joey Pride back out to the race lead, even after the foul up behind the 9, right? Right. And then Carroll, 6 seconds back now, almost 7 seconds back. Bubble, 10, 11 seconds back. And then Brian Zimmerman, everybody, there they are. And then here comes, finally, the 48, who is a lap down now. So he got he got nipped for speeding on pit roads. Absolutely he did. And now he's going to have to claw it back. Really have enough time, though. Here's the thing. There's a lot of time left on track, and he's pretty fast. So if he can make some good ground, I don't know. Maybe. He definitely climbed back up, but right now he's inside the top 10, 9th position, and he is in a fight of all fights now, a lap down, and he's going to have to race his way back of some sorts. And I believe that was their money stop. They can make it from there. Joey's leading the way. Carroll following in suit, trying to nick away at the race lead. He has time to do so. Same thing with Bubbles. I mean, he's going to need to have himself some serious issues for Carroll to get there. But Carroll's starting. Let's see if we can see him. All Carroll needs is just to get him in his sights. Oh, yeah, there he is. Lock in, lock away, see him. Yeah, Carroll is, yeah, you got a chance to see him. So I know Carroll. When he locks in on top.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, here comes the caution. Yellow flag for, I have no idea what. I'll hit the yellow flag to see what it brings out. So a lot of these guys just got, I don't know. I can't tell you what. I'm just scanning through, hoping to get, I did just get lucky. I was hoping to get lucky. And I had to see a car going sideways. There it was right there. All right. So here is your caution. It's going to be the 42 of Kyle Wellman. He has gotten loose off from... Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he was just... Oh, lots of wheel on exit there, and that thing came around. That's going to bring out a caution lap down car. Wow. Strategy. Joey's going to go in. He's going to pit. Carroll's going to stay out. I mean, maybe tires are that critical. And, well, why not? There's only a few guys left on the lead lap. So, I mean, if tires are critical, but this is also going to possibly get Dylan Banks. Will that get him back on the lead lap? Maybe not. All right, we're going to take a break. Let's see how this thing cycles itself through. Be back here in just a moment.
Some people look at Sonny Hayes. They see a guy who lives in a van, a gambling junkie who missed his shot, the best that never was. But I see possibility.
And if you don't love me now, we'll never.
My rook is a phenomenal talent, but he's young.
Never break the chain.
You plus him, boom, I got a team.
When was the last time you won a race?
Sunday, Daytona.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Formula One.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then same as you.
There's this new guy. He's old. He's such a prick. He's quit though.
Get any constructive criticism for each other, what would it be?
Don't be such an ass.
Dickhead. That was constructive.
Wow.
Did you win something? There's 20 other drivers still out on that track. Do you think any of them respect us?
They're saying Sonny Hayes isn't a has-been. He's a never was.
If the last thing I do is drive that car, I will take that life, man. 1,000 times.
I'm offering you an open seat in Formula One. The only place you could say, if you win, you are the absolute best in the world.
Oh, and we're sideways. Oh, come on, boys. God. Okay, we're Jesse, we're getting back to it. I thought I was gonna time it perfect. Yeah, they said nope. Oh my goodness. Okay, so check up here. Oh, looks like the 28 man missed a gear. Funny shit. Yep. Oh man, that sucks because he was having himself a decent run. First gear. All right, let's listen. Oh, he caught his gear, but he got the tires loose. He had no grip. He just because he launched forward, he lurched forward, and then went back to the gas because he had to get back off the gas. It seemed. Yeah, right there. And then then he went to shift, and she was already broke loose. That checks him up. That's gonna slide. So it's gonna bring a caution out, and maybe get. Oh, Bubbles got in it too. Wow, let's see this. Okay. Let's make sure we're live. We are. Okay, cool. Beautiful. We got guys getting fixed. The other guy's leading. Chris Carroll leading the way. He's trying to get a good jump here. Bubbles now in second position. Joey Pride has another shot at it to get back up there into that, so we've seen him drop her on into pits and get them 4 fresh field goods. Chris Carroll, I believe, did stay out and is running on to that stop that he just made under green and stayed out. Bubbles the same thing. Maybe that did trap a few guys a lap down. What we have Dylan Banks. He is in pits now. There we go. Yeah, in pits now in 10th position. So maybe get some damage fixed or something. But we got Brian Zimmerman missing pits right here, trying to get in there, get some things. There he goes. Okay, so these guys are just getting things fixed and trying to get back up on there. But Banks is struggling here at the worst possible time to do so. But he has Preston Salmon, who's a lap down as well. Riley Bennett, who's a lap down. They're in front of him. So they will get the lucky dog. There's a couple more cautions before he's back on that lead lap and back in contention. Because once he's, there's only 6 cars left on the lead lap. Or no, I'm sorry. Zimmerman is. Sorry, 8 cars still left on the lead lap. Now Riley Bennett will be your lap down, your lucky dog barking, as he's trying to get around the field here, get lined back up. These guys are pace cars about ready to dip on off here. It's going to bring us with a minimal. Jeez, look at the drop of the field here. What field, right? This is a little dirt race action or something now. Barely. But thing is for these cars that stayed in it, they're going to get themselves basically almost a top 10. 13th position for Wellman. Raymond Hardina is still in there, so these guys are still fighting for position. Donuts is not anymore, so there's still a couple guys who are fighting for this position here. Fighting for race positions.
Green.
Here we go. Green Alcons, drop the hammer. Let's get it done.
The yellow flag is out.
You gotta be freaking. All right. 26. Let's look it over. Same exact thing as the 28. Back to the nose. Wind her back. And which, again, that's going to leave Banks like super stoked because I think that's going to leave him next car. He needs one more caution. All right, back under caution. We still have ourselves 60 laps left remaining in tonight's race. All right, one more time, and I'll be back here in just a moment.
Wow, folks, we all know the story. 4 brave astronauts head off into space and come back forever changed.
This car?
Our city, our planet, owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four.
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Herbie, how's that sauce looking? Okay. That is fantastic.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Yes, we are.
You late?
I just said that.
Are you pregnant?
What? You're gonna be the best mom in the world. And you are gonna be the best dad. Just kidding. You are out of your depth. We are gonna be the best uncles ever.
We can do this. Nothing's going to change.
Are you the protectors of this world?
Yes, we are.
Your planet is now marked for death.
It's my fault. I stretched the bounds of space. And they hurt.
Are we safe?
I don't know. There's not enough time.
I'm not giving up. We will face this together. We will fight it together. As a family. Has to be us.
We will protect you.
Right, welcome back, everyone. All right, we got Chris Wymus here, your lunatic in the booth. We got Front Row Esports in their quest for the 2025 Cup, and they are at Dover this evening. If you haven't tuned in, or just tuning in, man, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. But luckily, it'll be easy to catch up because there's not a lot of drivers left on the track as we're green once again. 27 of Honda Lagunas. Now ripping out in front for the first time this evening. And here comes Jordan's ride. And he is hot on his tracks. Ryan Hayberger, Chris Carroll, we've got some tires now, got the pit. And he's going to continue on here. 4th position now was our race leader. Brian Zimmerman is rounding out your top 5. Larry Bell still in it though, the 43. 6th position. Riley Bennett and a cluster of big fight here. Here comes Dylan Banks at the 48. He's got some ground to make up. Still a lot. Oh no, he is on the Yes, so Banks is now on the lead lap, needs to make up ground. As the way they're racing back here, they're about to have another caution. We've got cars just ducking and diving all over the track here. Everyone looking back here as well. All right, so I mean, there's only a handful of cars left on the lead lap, and that means that all the other positions are still up for grabs here. That 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th positions. These guys are still trying to get something and make something happen of for the race tonight here. Get a respectable, decent finish, and of course finish the dang thing. That's going to be an accomplishment of its own in tonight's race, as we got them all lined up, super tough. But we have 14 cars left on track. That's it. Out of 30. Damn. Joey, now you're race leader. Whoa, I missed it. Missed it. Let's rewind that one back then. So we're on track. Here it goes. He goes for the dive in and run around the bottom. Good grip, good launch out here as he's going to stay door to door with them. Yes, he does. Gives him room. Nice walk off there. Drag race down that front stretch, cross that start, finish line. They're going to make their way around. Oh, keeps it just stuck like Chuck on the bottom and comes ripping out at two. Takes over that race lead. Now it's up to Joey Pride.
The yellow flag is out.
Slow it down and find the pace car because we are under caution once again. What the hell? 17 cautions? I shouldn't have looked at that. Ouch. Well, -2, but still. Wow. Steven Bird, 26. 9 cars. Up into him. Ouch. Okay, so Steven Bird was on the lead lap, and that was a lap down. No. Wrong here. So that was the 9 car. I believe he is on the lead lap. Yes, he is. So they're gonna bring this around. Let's actually wind this back just for a second here, so I can get a proper gander on what happened here. So we got the. We just got to slow up there. 26 had a heat of a run. 26 can send this thing in. Drive up. And then that's what we have. So let's ride on board with that 9. Yeah, drives up. Ooh, just right into the doubt. And then got a finish him move. Finish him! Does. Boom! Into the fence. Another slap McNasty to the inside wall. '80 car did not want to see this. Carroll did. Absolutely. That brings him right back up to the leaders. So, I don't think we've seen a lot of the Carroll and 80 battle yet, so this ought to be new. Maybe a little bit. But, been more of the 48 and 80. I do believe, though, yes, sir, Rebob, it sure does. Right when you think the 48 is out of it, he ain't. Back in 4th position, on the lead lap, and looking prime to get past and get into that race lead. But the 80's shown some speed, so the 48's going to have to do something aggressive, I think, to get around the 18. Because the 18's going to do everything he can to, get up on that 80's door, get in front of him, get that clean air. They need that clean air. It just seems like that is the place to be if you got the speed to stay out in front of these guys. 50 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Got lap downers and stuff all lining up behind them, but literally we have 6-8 cars, something like that, left on the lead lap. That's your, so that's your lead, last car in lead lap, 8th position, the 9 car, Riley Bennett. Okay, Joe, it's up to you, dog. Get it!
Green.
Good launch. Good. Oh, no!
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, my God. You gotta be. For a guy who's normally never lost for words, and just continue to babble on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I'm running out of steam here. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, what the heck? So let's play this. Here we go. You got loose off. Hitting them bumps. You hit them bumps and just, I think just literally just walked right up on him. Dang it, dude. Under caution once again. 80 still leading. It's going to bring Brian Zimmerman to second. 27 Bubbles to third. And Banks to fourth still, I believe. So we'll see how this lines itself out. Dang it. All right. One more time. Be back here now in a jiffy.
Day in paradise.
Face to all drivers.
There's a situation developing at Ponderosa Elementary. There are 23 kids who are stranded.
Is there anybody
in the area that can pick them up? Is there anybody that can go and pick these kids up?
I was sent here to help the world be a better place. That is why I do what I do.
He's an intruder, wrapped in a red cape. A god pretending to be one of us.
Superman!
You've gotten a lot of heat on social media lately.
I don't read that stuff. Superman doesn't have time for selfies. He crossed a line to save lives.
People were going to die.
Holy shit.
I'm not who I thought I was. I love you, Doc.
I'll destroy you.
Who raised you as a child?
I'll kill them too.
Buckle up. You don't need the world's permission to be who you are.
Hey! Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
That's my greatest strength. They chose him. Let them die.
Good luck with that.
All right, welcome back once again. And for all of you all still out there hanging with me, man, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Right on. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight's race.
Green flag, green
Super
flag.
sick of you. I mean, soldiers, all of you. Proud of you. Oh, Zimmerman. Sideways again on restart. Outside pressure on him. He stacks up that lane. And now he recovers. Recovers. He does. He's back up to speed, though. But Joey Prime, he's going to take off with this race lead. But he's got the cream of the creme now on his tail. The last thing he wants to see is another freaking caution. Here comes the 48 of Dylan Banks. Banks now, he's trying to get inside of the inside line of the 27 to try to make his way around. It's not. 27 makes it stick in the Midland lane. Now he gets to the bottom here. He's going to disrupt that airflow of the 48. Just throw some junk in his face. 48 is going to get a heap of a run right here. We're looking for the battle of second position to be heating up, as we have other racing happening right behind him. these guys right now are just like, dude, let me finish this race. I would be just walking on eggshells, or racing on eggshells at least. This guy's not, I guarantee you. 18 to Chris Carroll. This dude's on a mission and a hunt. He's gonna be a quick like. Luke's underneath the 28, gonna get a bite off. Well done. Let's go. Position gain, moving Carroll up into fourth. But Carroll wouldn't mind seeing, I don't even want to say it, because that would bring him back up to these race leaders. He's there. So the only thing that he can see is, well, right now he's seeing Joey checking out, which is not what he wants to see. He wants to see all these guys duking it out for that race lead. Because if he can get these guys fighting, that's going to will and slow up their progress, and that's going to allow him to gain in and take him down. Because he's got the race car to do so. Seems like he was a little tight in the beginning of the race tonight, but he's got that thing rotating now. Zimmerman still seems to be a little snug and working that high line as we have Brian Haberger. He's got his car stuck on the bottom here, making some ground, a couple feet at a time. We got a battle happening for second position. Here comes a 48. Gets a nose under. Now it's a door. They're going to drag race off, going across our finish line. Second is scored to Banks, and he's going to take that and run. 27 of Hunter Laguna as Bubbles. Now going to cycle in to his draft and his wake and see if he can stick on him and maybe stay up with his race pace and be there with the leader. Carroll is he's driving in though. He's driving in quick. We got side-by-side battle happening once again. 28's really finding some love on that outside rotation through center, and then brings it down, gets a good hookup. But I think it's when he gets that lane blocked on the inside, that's when he loses that battle of momentum. Things lining out here. So Bell is solid in that 7th position and 6th. As long as he can keep that thing pointing in the right direction, that 9 car get that top 10 and 8th position. Good finishing day for him. Joey trying to stretch out this race lead and doing so in fine fashion. Yep, he is ripping that guitar. Something fierce. Classic Guns N' Roses style, baby. Beautiful. Good run. Well, we have a second since things have simmered themselves out. Let's look over our race schedule and see what's up next. All right. That's right. We're on column 2 now. I love it. Oh, we're getting so close. We're getting so close. All right, we are reaching the playoffs. See, that's why all these place points matter. We're at Dover right now, July 18th, second column, top right. And we are at Indianapolis Motor Speedway next week. Sick, dude. Then followed by Iowa. Love Iowa. Then some more road coursing. Over to Glen, Richmond, Daytona at night. That'll bring us up into our round of 16 playoffs. Wow. All right, so we are making some ground on the 2025 season, finally. It felt like we weren't moving anywhere. Woo! But here we are. Our race leader. I really hope I'm saying his last name right, because if not, I'll get it right here in a minute if he wins this thing. So, Pride? Yeah, I'm gonna say Pride. Yeah. But anyways, Joey's he's freaking just dropping the hammer right now. I mean, go, dog, go! Let her eat, bro. Yes, too. Let's right on board this. Talk about making her sing, dude. Yeah. Just He has that car hooked up. So no shifter here. But he was shifting earlier. Interesting. Yeah, that suspension working too. It's not a smooth track. Just a burp. Just a hookup. Oh man, so consistent. Wow. Great ride. He's roaring. All right, now let's take a ride on board Dylan Banks. Really have anything to get there. So he's out of the throttle more. Let's see. He's not shifting either. Gear ratio is something different. He's letting it roll more. There's a little burp. So he's got the same style of burp. Let's go back to our race leader. I think, yeah, he's got higher gear in that thing for sure. Or lower gear. Thanks for the higher gear. Not like much, I don't think. Anyways, that was fun. 25 laps left remaining in tonight's race. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Don't worry about it. All right? Eventually, we'll get there. Kind of looking through our race field here. 42 is still trudging away here. Wow, man. 83 of Carl Lindstrom. Now, Lindstrom's in 10th position, a lap down. That's awesome, dude. So that shows you never, ever to give up. Uh-oh, we have Raymond Hardina crashed. A little late to it. Let's back it up. Yeah, he's been fighting his car all evening. Loose. Ooh. Thing was just all over the place on him. And right there, snaps out. Oh, the 9! Almost became a wreck on a wreck right there. Wasn't sure which way because he had such a long drift. So now he's going to try to, he gathers it back up. Does not bring out a caution. Come on. He's slow, though. He does not bring out a caution. Still going. Well, obviously, he doesn't bring out a caution. All right. Thank goodness. Last thing we need. Let this thing play out. We're done here, right? Joey's put on himself a heck of a race, heck of a program. He's fought through all kinds of stuff to get to where he's at here tonight. Along with Banks, man, he's had, he socked it to himself lap 1. So for him to get 2 stage wins, and well, actually now he's gaining in on that race leader. Don't give up now, dog. Gonna go. Go. We're gonna run him down at the very last minute. What? Yep. Didn't you think it was over? It ain't. Here comes the 48. One last hurrah. Banks is gaining. Oh. Laps. Can he? I mean, now when Banks gets there, he still has to get past him, and that wake is going to really, it's going to start playing in a crucial goal and role in that 80 car's abilities to keep in front of that 48. So it's going to be some aero blocking like a big dog. Absolutely. He's going to need to throw as much air in that face as he can. Take that line away. Make his car push so he doesn't get any. Oh, and he is. He pushed right there. Pushed on exit out of 2. making one last ditch effort here. He's got some time to run him down. Can he get past him? That's going to be the goal. Oh. Could be Bribe's first win in Front Row Esports. And it'd be nice to switch up the names on the trophies for a minute. Just saying. But he pushed real hard there. He's going to gain on exit. He does. Oh, but Banks had to get out of the gas a little there too. A little more than he was. But he's gained another 10th on him. I mean, he's there. Oh, and he's into the fence. This is how it's going to boil down, these last two cars, because there's a 27, and he has lost contact with the race leaders. They're way going into one right now. Banks is really starting to hit a roadblock here with that error. Being dumped off to 80, but here comes his chance, because this guy has not been easy to pass at all throughout the entirety of tonight's race. Let's see if he will let the leaders go. This is our last car on the lead lap, but the air is going to screw up his, yep, sure did, screwed up his run. He goes plowing up into the fence. He wants to get past this 9 as soon as possible. He needs a clear. That's what he wants to hear, but he's not, and 9's going to race him off. Wow. I mean, he wants to send the lead lap. I get it, but now he's going to race him off, slow him down, and let's see if he's going to do the same to the 48. He jumps down, so that now, thank goodness, that's what the 8's looking for. 8's like, you better race him hard too, man. You know, and so, no, he doesn't. Wow, 9 just jumps out the way for the 48. As he raced and slowed up, lost another 10. And he got up into the fence a little bit. I don't think it did any damage to his car, but, oh. I mean, I get trying to send the lead lap, but at this point in the race, I wouldn't be doing it, you know? No way. Let him duke it out. So far, Joey's holding his ground. The 48 is still in tow. We're almost to the final segment of tonight's race here. We're almost inside the 10. Keep her green. 10 more laps, boys. Little push off there by the 48. May got a slight contact. 80's just trying to hit his marks now as the gap has shrunk. Oh, but the 48's using up every inch of the track, trying to get as much drive off as he can so he can get there, at least get some air off the back of the 80, maybe get him loose. He's gained. He's gained. He's there. Oh, boom, to the fence. He is pushing this car. Now he's going to go high, get some air on the nose so he can get himself a run off. He's going to get a mad run off here. And that's what it's going to take. He wants to get to the bottom. So now he's going to go up higher, get some air on the nose. It gets his car to rotate. Great work by the 48. Trying to dodge that air that's in front of him. And look, yeah, the 80 sees this, goes up there and throws it in his face, but it works against him because he got tight on exit off. He has to go back to the bottom. Here comes the 48 once again. Mad run down the front stretch here. He's all over his bumper. He has no choice. He needs to get to the bottom. Looks like he was tied out on exit. Oh! Oh no! Joey steps it out into the fence. 48 walks on by. What a fight in the 80 had, man. Oh, man, that's just heartbreaking right there. But what a strong run by the 80. Wow. 48, though. That cat will never cease to amaze me. Brought that hot rod, buried in the field, laps down, third stage, middle of third stage. After a green flag stop that went horribly wrong for the 48. And he got himself a black flag and a ticket, speeding ticket, at the worst possible time during green flag stops on the third stage. Holy heck, man. Gets the break on the on the cautions and rips his way up through the field. Finds himself now into P1. 4 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Dylan Banks once again may win another race. But we just seen the 80 step out, so, but he's damaged, he's hurt. He hit that fence pretty hard with that right front, so he's gonna have nothing for him, and everyone else is just kind of marched out behind him. Dylan Banks. Just gotta keep the car underneath them. 2 more laps. He's got it. Here we go. 2 to go. Coming into our final lap in tonight's race. Dylan Banks in the 48. Oh, Cake Eater leading the way. Getting that cake to bake. Here we go. Final lap. All eyes are on the 48. You need one more, Doug. One more lap. They put another one in the books, dude. At least looks like they're going to save on shipping costs once again. Add it to the box of trophies coming his way. Congratulations. Dylan Banks, 48, wins Dover Motor Speedway. Hella good run, bro. Hella good run. What a drive. What a dig. That's awesome. All right, Dylan Banks, 48, gets that P1. Joey Bribe gets the second position. What a fight out of that car tonight. Awesome Guns N' Roses car, getting her done. Got third place going to the 82 of Brian Hayberger, who, got it from Bubbles. So, yeah, man, right on. So we got 2 new guys up in the booth tonight for podium, and we got Dylan Banks burning it down with the victory tonight. And a full sweep in tonight's race. How about that? At the very end, brings it back home. Is he gonna go ahead and tear him up, baby? Nice. He's getting good at painting some rubber on that. There you go, park right there on that start finish line. Beautiful, bro, beautiful. All right, so as we wait for our drivers to get their way out of their race cars and over into the post-race show, we will go over tonight's running order. Give a quick gander at what we have here. All right, of course, Dylan Banks finishing up P1. Joey Bribe in the 80 gets that second position. 82 of Brian Hayberger gets third, right? Podiums, baby. There you go. You got Bubbles, a.k.a. Hunter Lagunas, in the 27, gets fourth position. Top 5, Chris Carroll gets fifth place in the 18 car. 6th going to go to Brian Zimmerman in the 28, and 7th going to go to the 43 of Larry Bell. Great run for those guys. 9th of Riley Bennett, and that number 9 gets 8th position in that 9 car of Riley Bennett. So a good run for him. Keith McGilvery and the 29 gets 9th position. Rounding out your top 10, be Carl Lindstrom in the 83. 11th going to go to the 42 of Kyle Wellman. You got Raymond Hardina in the 87. He's going to get 12th position. 13th is going to be Stephen Bird in the 26th. Preston Salmon in the 71, 14th position. Michael Reeves in the 00 Donuts Machine. He gets that 15th place. 16th is Tanner Marr. And in the 4 car, 17th is going to be the 02 of Scotty Stevens. 64 of 8 is in the Samuel Lawson, 18th position. 19th is going to be Danny Carpenter in the number 70. 77 of Matt Jones in the 20th position. 21st is going to be Terry Orr in the 54. 32 of Tom Freitas in the 22nd position. 23rd, Chummy Miller in the 8. 79 of Matt Metler in 24th position. Wesley Crump in the 90 gets that 25th spot. Isaac Fox in the 09, 26th position. Jason Middleton, your pole setter, is 27th in that 20 car. Ronnie Morrison in the 69, I believe, starting Parks for Ronnie Morrison, Cody Gibson. And then, of course, you have Chris Paul Hamas, which is myself. What do you know? Hey, yeah, your race broadcaster and lunatic in the booth. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in for tonight's race. But Dylan Banks, your race winner. All right, let's jump over to our post-race show and get a hold of some winners. Let me get out of the race booth here and get ourselves squared away. Woo! It's a long race, yeah? We made it. We made it. Okay. Let's find ourselves a race winner. That's right. I always do this, but one of these days I will figure out a little bit of a different program here, but I don't think so. Okay, we are looking for our race. Bowtie Bandits, there he is. All right, Mr. Dylan Banks, Cake Eater, you got Chris Paul Hamas here in the booth. You got a copy. And that could be a negative due to the fact that he wasn't over here. I just dragged him up from his race, so maybe he'll be back here in a second. But let's talk to Joey Prime in that second position here. Joey, you got Chris Paul Hamas here in the booth. You got a copy.
Yep, I got you. How are you?
My man, dude. Man, pretty good. What a heck of a race, and what a performance you put on tonight. Seriously. Fantastic. Let me get some things flipped around here as I was just... Okay, Lynn, I got to double check on voice. Make sure we're going to be able to hear you before I start asking you all the crazy important questions, of course.
What's up?
All right, cool. There you go, buddy. All right, so we got you. All right, my man. So, dude, you put on a heck of a show. What the bejesus, dude. Dude, that was epic. That was insane. You found yourself in the soup, dude. You were in all kinds of traffic. You're taking some contact out there, throwing some contact back. I mean, doing everything you could, driving through the field. Then finally get a hold of that race late, dude. You rock and rolled that something, dude, all the way through it to at the end. Oh, he got you. Oh, heartbroken I was. But dude, give us a rundown.
Yeah. I don't know. I think at the end there pushed the call just a little too hard.
Okay.
Probably should have backed up a little bit. Fed Dylan some more dirty air. I think I gave him a little too much clean air that he was out of my wake, so kind of gave it away, and then caught myself meal driving way too much at the end with like 8 to go and got loose and killed my right front, and that was pretty much the race. But compared to how it ended and how it was early on, I'm very happy with second place. I thought I was dead at one point. I think somebody got loose, so I came up and I was dead. Luckily, I had that quick repair that I was able to use. And then we got that it was the first two stages were kind of, you know, up and down, and then the long green flag run, you know, battling against Dylan. Dylan's really good, and it's always fun to, you know, race back and forth side by side with him. So it was a very fun race, I will say.
Yeah, I mean, and it had so much action involved there. It really did. There was so much fight going on, lots of wrecking, lots of just trying to keep the car pointing in the right direction, contact being thrown out there. I mean, you name it, my man. It was insane. I mean, again, I don't remember a Dover race being like this for front row. I really don't, buddy. It's just because these races will run super clean normally, you know. But I don't know. It was just, like I said, it was a challenging race. It seemed like it was for you guys tonight.
Yeah, it was very challenging. I'm tired. You know, racing Dylan, I'm white knuckling that thing all the way around my hand, so just from holding onto the wheel so tight, trying to focus in on straight ahead. But it's always easy for me personally to get caught up looking at that relative ball or looking in the mirror, and then that's what leads to mistakes.
Right. And I did. We seen you pave out to the outside, you know, to try to throw some dirty air in them, and it seemed like you got your car tight. And then from there, you tried to you had to commit to the bottom and then give them that dirty air and exit. But then you slipped up, you know, again, you know, like you said, your tires were a little cooked there. And yeah, but you're still able to bring it home in that second position. You had such an awesome run, dude. You look great out there. You really, that Guns N' Roses machine, dude. You had that thing just screaming, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely, my man. So again, and this is your first race with Front Row Esports, correct?
Yes.
Nice, dude. What a way to bring it into Front Row, right? I mean, dude.
Yeah.
Statements to be made, and you know, other drivers will be paying attention to who you are. But man, and then one last thing, of course, you know, how do you pronounce your last name precisely?
Oh, Preeby.
Preeby. Okay, so I did screw that up, fans. All right, but I did call it earlier. All right, so Preeby. All right, gotcha. Yeah. So I was saying Pride, I think it was.
That's the most common one.
Okay, good.
I've had Pride. I've gotten a Priebus before. Okay. I don't know how I got a Priebus out of my last name. I've been mistaken with Pebble, and I think I saw that on an Iracing protest once. Was Pebble?
Wow. Okay.
But So, but it's Preeby, but a lot of people always mix it up.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, we're gonna get it right this time, though, bro. So it is Preeby is the official. So Jerry Preeby gets that P2 and does an awesome job out there on racing, of course, dude. But of course, before we get you out of here, hopefully we're gonna see you next week, and hopefully we're gonna see you the rest of this program. All right.
For the future, I'm gonna be out next week. I'm heading to San Diego, so I'll be on the other side of the country. But after that, oh no, not next week. In 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I keep mixing up the dates.
No,
but I'll be here for next week. But the week after, Iowa, and then I plan to keep coming back.
Well, I know exactly your area you're going to, because we're broadcasting from Pismo Beach, California right now, my man. So. Cool. And I surf down in San Diego all the time. And cool. I know that area super well. So when you get there, you need some insights, you give me a call, my man. I'll hook you up. All right, I'll tell you where to go, dude. And we'll get you squared away. All right?
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
And of course, let's get some shout outs real quick before we get you on out of here.
Yep. For sure, everyone at Lyco, they they build amazing sets every week. You know, Ken puts in a lot of work. Everyone, Dylan puts in a lot of laps. Derek, Roger, Sean. Try to list everyone. Make sure I don't miss anyone. And if I'm forgetting anyone, James and everyone else. You know, for the A-call, they put in a ton of work and, you know, get the set where it needs to be. And Ken does a great job with everything over there, and can't thank him enough.
Yeah, well, it's one thing to get a good car set up, but you need to have talent behind the wheel to get that setup to work and put it where it needs to be. So, man, and you have that tonight. You got the talent behind the wheel. Great job on your second place, and we will see you next week at
Thank you. Yep,
Indianapolis.
for sure. Yep, thank you.
My pleasure. Take care, bud.
Thank you.
You got it. And that was Joey Preby for that second place, and we're going to be looking for our race winner here in just a moment. Let's see if I can find and search him. Yes, there he is. Mr. Cake Eater himself, Dylan Banks into 48. We're going to try to get this joker up on the screen one more time. Well, the best thing about Dylan is he's like a second home up here in this booth right now. All right, and it was earlier, but he does it. He likes it. He joins me with the camera up. I love it, dude. Always, every time. Thank you, my man. Thank you. All right, we got you squared away. We got you up on cams, man. What the hell? Come on, Cake Eater, dude. Right when I thought that you were gonna just lose one, all right? You dug like I've never seen someone dig before. I mean, you were just shovel out, just dude. And how about the start of the race, bro? Dude, you know what? You bring it over. What do you got, Dylan? What do you got?
Yeah, it was definitely a night to remember, that's for sure. It was absolutely chaotic night. I hate that we have so many cautions, but
yeah,
that's just Dover it's like a second Martinsville for sure. It's been like that in official races this week too. It's just been nothing but cautions, especially on the restarts, because people start in first gear and they slide the tires. I've seen it all night tonight.
Yes.
And I was never starting in first gear. Never. I don't care if I lose 2 or 3 spots on a restart. I'd rather lose a couple of spots and still have my car than to spin it and absolutely wreck the field. Because it's so easy to do here. The restart zone is absolutely crazy here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Back up real quick. Can you bring us? What is so treacherous about that restart zone? Is it special?
Well, it's out of it's not straight. It's and the front stretch and back stretch of Dover is slanted. It goes downhill towards the pit road. And the restart zone is coming off of turn 3 or turn 4. And you're like this. So it's a lot harder to restart there because of that. Instead of like going to like a Kansas or somewhere else where it's flat. So it being curved still in that restart zone, it gives a lot of problems. It gives a lot of chaos. And as you've seen tonight.
And we've seen those bumps too. There's a lot of bumps, coming out of 4, and especially coming across that start-finish line. There were some bumps right there that seem to be wreaking some havoc as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in 3 and 4 on entry. There's some bumps. You could probably go back and watch, and you could just see the cars like this going over the bumps. But yeah, it's definitely treacherous. I know a lot of people tonight probably lost it over the bumps. Thank God I wasn't one of them. But yeah, those bumps are bad. It's bumpy. That's for sure.
Okay, so bring us to the restart of tonight's race, or to the start of tonight's race. Lap number 1, going into turn 1, coming out in 2, and man, you got a good piece of that fence, dude. How scary was that for you in the beginning to get that fence and have that happen to you in the beginning? Did that rattle you at all, or did you just say, whatever, we're fine, we're good?
Yeah, no, it didn't rattle me at all. I've done a lot worse, but I will say. I did apologize several times, and I do want to apologize to Jason again. Was definitely not trying to get into him there. We're just racing hard for the lead because we know how clean air is such a big advantage here.
Right.
As it is everywhere, but it's huge here at Dover. So we were both just trying to go for it, try to get the lead as quick as we could. And going off the exit of turn 1 and 2, I got a little tight, just trying to give everything I could to try to get the lead as soon as I could, and just hit the wall, bounced off the wall, and then it bounced me into his right rear. And I felt like there was just nothing I could do at that point. We were both along for the ride at that point. So yeah, definitely hate it for him. He definitely had a really fast car, and it was not trying to take him out. That was not my intention.
Oh sure.
I think we were both just racing really hard. But yeah, apologize several times to him, and I hate that. I hate having any warnings with anybody. He's not out here making any mistakes. He's just have fun, and yeah, it was definitely chaotic tonight, but. I do want to talk about that pit road, dude.
Yes, sir. I was it. You read my mind because I'm like, I'm not letting you escape out of here without talking about that. Come on, baby. Woo!
Yeah,
hey, so how much was that speeding ticket? Anyways, how much was that speeding ticket?
I think it was 5 over. Yeah, I locked it up trying to get on. I just couldn't look it on. I did, and I hate it too because I did it earlier on in the week. And I lost the race doing that.
Oh.
So yeah, that one right there.
Yeah.
It's never give up though, man. I don't care for 10 laps down. I'm not gonna give up. That's just the way I was raised and the way I was taught. You just never give up. So went 3 down.
Wow. Well, I didn't realize you were that far down.
Yeah, we were 3 down coming out the pits, and got it down to 1 down, and those cautions kind of helped. They got back on the lead lap, and at that point, I was just pushing as hard as ever, man. I was locked in for sure. So I won't let this one slip away from a mistake like that. That fuels me even more, man. When I make a mistake like that, because it makes me push even harder. So yeah, it was definitely crazy. Glad it worked out.
Yeah.
Glad we got the win. And it was a lot of fun racing everybody tonight. A lot of fun racing with Joey. My teammate at Ryko. Yeah, man, we were definitely going for it. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude, it was a wrecking fest though, dude. Keeping the fenders on that thing seemed like the biggest accomplishment of tonight's race for those drivers out there. Like you said, there's a lot of treachery out there, and with those bumps and exits and a lot of cars going sideways, man, and driving that thing into the fence on their own. So, but you guys, you did it, man. You did it once again. Damn, son.
Yeah, that's. I'm proud of this one, man.
Yeah.
Definitely had to fight adversity and overcome a lot in this race, and that's for sure. That pit road penalty could have ended a lot of people's nights.
Yeah.
But we never give up here. I never give up, man. I don't care what the situation is. Never give up, man. Because you just gotta give it all. You gotta give it all and lay it all on the line. That's what I believe in.
Lessons right there. There you go. And the benefits reaped have shown tonight by the 48. Man, what do you know? Great run though, dude. Seriously, that was impressive. And right when I was, hey, you know me, I'm pulling for anybody but you during the race. All right, so.
Yeah. Oh, dang it! Hey,
Well, I got to, dude. That's my job. That is my job because I am with the fans out there, right? They're like, because they're probably thinking, who's gonna whoop this dude's butt? And I'm thinking right there with them. So dude, come on.
I can see right now when I got that pit road speeding.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
I was too, and I did see that. I'm sure the fans have heard the excitement in my voice, thinking there's no way this Joker's clawing out of this, right? But yeah.
Anything can happen, man.
Don't ever count down the cake.
Right. That's right, man. That's right. It's not just me. That's for everybody out here. Never give up. Never give up on yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna believe in you but yourself. So you gotta believe in yourself.
Man, great run, dude. Great run, my man. But before we get you get your shout outs, of course, first. But on a personal note, how's family? Everyone okay?
Doing good, man.
Good. All right.
Yeah, great grandma passed away.
Yeah.
About a month ago.
Right.
Now, grandma, she's having surgery Monday. She has a torn tendon. Torn tendon in her shoulder, over 50%. So yeah, she's having surgery Monday, and she's gonna be out of commission for at least 3 to 4 months. And she is very, very. First of all, she's OCD. Second of all,
I love her already.
She's always got to be doing something. Always got to be doing something.
Yep.
So for her to have to not be able to do anything, It's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough for her. I know how she is, but I love her to death. I do. I got my aunt here watching too. Got a couple people in here. I love y'all. I love my family. Big shout out to you up in the booth, man.
Thanks, my man. Thank you.
Definitely can't do it without you. I'm interested to see. I know I got a lot of trophies on the way, but I'm very interested to see the Dover trophy.
Yeah. Well, I was working on design for it, but I'm trying to figure out how to way to incorporate another design with it. So, but yeah, because is
it Miles?
It's the Monster Mile, dude. I found this monster. I found this monster that I'm trying to incorporate it into the trophy, and it not how you say be fragile. All right, that's a very big thing on how I'm trying to design things, is also to be shipped. So after my learning experience from the Daytona Trophy. So
yeah, absolutely, man.
Daytona 500. So yeah,
the Daytona 500 Trophy, and obviously the championship trophy is the nicest one. But I think my Dover one is definitely out there, dude. If you incorporate Monster Miles with it, dude, that thing.
Yeah. It should be cool. It should be cool. And you got it.
But yeah,
you got it.
I gotta give a big shout out to all my teammates at both Top Bandits. Lagunas, Carol, Tom, and also Tom for putting on the league. Carl, Ronnie, Raymond, all the guys at both Top Bandits. Definitely couldn't do it without them. They gave me the motivation every week to come in here and try to get these wins every week, man. I definitely couldn't do it without them. I owe them a lot of credit, but they kept me in it whenever I was down. So definitely a lot of love to them. Couldn't do it without them. Big shout out to Ryko Performance, Ken Byron, all the guys over at Ryko. I don't know what to say, man. They give us these absolute killer setups each week, and I'm just a driver behind the wheel trying to put it in victory lane for them. So big shout out to him and all of Ryko. Definitely couldn't do it without them. They're my second family for sure. Shout out to my family watching again. And big shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
There you go. Amen. Amen to that, bro. Hey, and honestly, just like I pre-mentioned here to Joey, it's not just the setup. Yes, the setup gives you the tools you need, but you got to have that talent to snap that setup into position to really get the full meaning of what that car was designed to do. And you get to, I've tested some of these setups, and some of them are wicked, and you have to know how to drive to get every bit of it out there, and you guys do. So don't take any credit away from yourself, because you were one madman behind that wheel.
I appreciate it, man. Make sure y'all out there, if y'all need a setup, make sure y'all go to ryco.gg for sure. Y'all can get the winning setups there as a show tonight, 100%. Also, if you didn't know, Tron, my brother is raced tonight.
No!
The 71 is my brother. Preston Salmon, that's my brother.
Oh, that's your brother. Okay, all right.
That's my little brother.
That's awesome.
Trying to teach him young.
Yep.
He's got some work to do for sure, but we're going to try to get him right, that's for sure.
Well, he finished 14th tonight and was putting on a fight out there and putting on a good show. So that's all you need. Just got to get some experience with the field. That's all.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But I appreciate all you do, buddy.
You got it, my man. You got it. Hey, thanks again, dude, for putting on the show you did. What the heck? I mean, seriously, never count out Dylan Banks, dude. Cake Eater, once again, P1. Good sound, bro. Congratulations.
Nope. Thank you, buddy.
You got it. My pleasure, bud. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Right. And that was your winner, Dylan Banks, in the 48. Congratulations to him once again. I lost count of how many he's. Yeah. So he's killing it. He's killing it. But there's been a lot of great competition that has been showing up also, and really pushing all of these drivers to become the best of to be the best of the best. And man, I'm stoked. I'm stoked to see it. But thank you everyone for showing up tonight. Really do appreciate all of the support. All that like and subscribe. Oh man, it's just so awesome. Thank you guys for all that support. We've been getting lots of subscribers. some great comments. So man, continue it up, man. We're super stoked here in Front Row Esports and FRB, and to bring out the show that we can for all you guys out there. But man, thanks again, everyone. Of course, thank you to Moza Racing, Trek Racer, Tubby Energy Drink, Raptor Race Graphics, and of course, Starlink. Phenomenal Starlink here, and Iracing for bringing us the program in the initial. I always forget them because I just assume. Well, I always assume. But God, hey, thank you so much for Iracing and of course all that. But man, everyone, all right. So hey, I'm Chris Paul Hamas. Man, that was one heck of a race, and I'm gonna get us the heck out of here. Okay. So till next week, we'll see you soon.